The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Hello, everybody out there. This is the Dark Roast of Nerdiness, episode 35. We're streaming here on Friday night tonight, so everybody can enjoy all their fun tomorrow and, basically be outside and touching grass, hopefully. We're going to kind of just get straight into it today. We got a few things to get into. We got our 2-week roundup we're going to start with. I'm actually going to take one of those out. Shit, that sounds weird. I forgot what IMEs sound with 2 in and you're trying to talk. It's like you're on an airplane and your ears can't pop. Hopefully we got some people joining in. I know a Friday night kind of throws it off the rotation, and some people are probably doing stuff, and I know they got other shows. So anybody that does care to join, please feel free to comment. We are live on YouTube, Kick, and Rumble all at the same time. See, told you. So Kick does come through on the chat on StreamYard, and so does YouTube. Rumble, we do have a special chat box up for you. If you are bots that want to send us to your Telegram and all the other shit, go fuck yourself. We don't give a shit to deal with bots. Bots and AI can go suck and fuck itself to death. Yes, you're getting the salty me today. It's been one of those fucking days.
It's that day.
What if vaping was just preparing you so that you could suck AI off?
You are already blowing up. You're already kind of giving a blowjob to an electronic device. I'm pretty sure most of the vaping people would do it if AI offered it, as long as the flavors were decent.
You're not
They gotta
wrong.
be flavored.
Right?
Brought to you by AI, your new favorite flavor. Overlord Suck Off. Has a nice minty finish with blueberries. All right, we're going to hop into our first one here as it showed up in the picture and everything. Beginning of our 2-week roundup, we started with the big news of so far, which is Supergirl bombs. Like epic fucking bombs. 180 million is what they're trying to say it was. Oh, I'm sorry, they upped it to, they keep changing. 180, 170, 180, like that makes a fucking difference. So far, its current domestic is only 48 million. International domestic is only 34 million. That means this thing has done worse than fucking Morbius. And every movie that predated it that was supposed to be complete stinkers. Of course, everybody's blaming misogyny and everything else, rather than the fact that, and yes, I have seen it, it's the entire color palette is brown and puke gray. Half of the movie is shot center scene only. The editing is fucking atrocious. The script is atrocious. Her character is not likable at all. And the villain is so fucking laughably funny, it actually makes... How should I put it? I had this in my brain real quickly. It makes the bad guy from Punisher Warzone look good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's a weird question.
That is a weird question.
No.
Hold on. Genoa done not... Man, my brain does not want to say that name today. Sorry.
Yeah, the brain's not brain and cheese.
I would give your name a shout out, dude. Do you want to start the source code? I am not referring to that. I have no clue.
Oh.
Well, you're actually in the right place if that's what you kind of believe. None of us like any of that. And personally, I grew up not seeing any of that in any of my friends. Which is probably why I have a mix of friends of every race, creed, religion, and thought process. However, most of them are at war because the ones on the right and the left hate each other, and I'm just kind of stuck in the middle going, y'all used to like each other. I don't know why the minute, all this shit happened, everybody decided to go stupid.
I mean,
But
my
anyway.
childhood was bouncing around the world with the Navy, being a Navy brat. So
Right.
like,
Yeah. So
why do they keep rebooting Supergirl though? Like, why won't they just let
okay,
it
they
die
never
and keep it
rebooted
to
it.
comics?
They never
No.
rebooted it. If you
No,
think about it in
it's
movies, the
first.
only movie Supergirl that has ever happened was with Helen Slater during the Christopher Reeve era. The only
I
other
guess-
Supergirls have been in
I guess I was thinking the
Smallville.
TV show.
Well, yeah, you had the TV show, and then you had, of course, Laura Vandervoort in Smallville.
Yeah, Batman's the one they keep re-upping every like 4 years. Just throw out a new Batman. They'll love it.
Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah, we can't get a standalone Hulk.
Yeah. So as I was saying, they basically are blaming. They're all blaming the most current stuff that everybody. Basically, anytime any movie flops, it's either racism, misogyny, or something. They can't just openly admit that maybe it just wasn't good. Maybe the script was not good. In fact, the comic book they picked to do this of, which was Woman of Tomorrow, was not one of the good Supergirl storylines. It was actually one of the least selling ones. It was written by Tom King or Tom Kane. All I know is the guy was ex-CIA.
Oh.
Yeah. Let that sink in for a little bit. Ex-CIA, government number one operator spook goes into the comic book world. That kind of follows to me right with, CIA telling media and news what to say, all that type of crap. But the craziest part is the movie has all this muted, crappy colors. Yet the comic book was vibrant and bright. Well, I can't tell
Yeah,
if we're
go ahead and
actually
get rid of that.
Yep. Yeah, we're getting hit with the
Yeah,
with
hitting up
Bots
quick.
R Us. Problem is, I don't have it open to actually do that. So, oh well.
Yeah. Deal with it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we said, to you bots out there, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh, the other one.
there
The
we
other
go.
one I put into a timeout because it's on YouTube, dude. You're gonna just spam with weird shit, please. Come on, engage, talk.
I
The
agree.
bot one's on Kick, and I don't have Kick open, so I really don't care. At
I'm
least
finding
something's
the wrong one.
commenting on Kick. Give me just a second, guys. Shark, hop into something real quick. I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, what do we got here? Supergirl. And I haven't seen this. Walrus, what about you?
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. But then again, I've never been a Supergirl fan.
I've never been a big DC fan, period, the end. I've always been more of a Marvel, but
Yeah, see, I like Superman, but I was never like die hard
Okay,
into
I'm
it.
back.
yeah. Oh, timeout wasn't
Jesus.
good enough.
Yep. Bye.
Yeah.
Wow. First ban.
Woohoo!
Sorry, I'm not letting people spam weird fucking doofy shit, man. Go troll somewhere else.
But for all we,
We
know,
thought
it was
we
out
thought
of,
you were we thought you were legit, and then you decided to go, full tard. You never go full tard.
Right?
But yeah, basically, as we were talking, Supergirl bombed. Everybody else is getting blamed except for bad writers and shit like that. Sorry, work went shitty today.
It's still doing so.
Yeah. On other news, I don't have a photo from this because it passed my screen a little too fast earlier during the week. Proof that Hollywood has no fucking ideas. They're rebooting Baywatch again. Yeah, that was my reaction
Really?
exactly.
Yeah, because the Hoff was good. Then they had to do The Rock because The Rock's got to do everything. Now who is it?
they're probably gonna make-
I did not
I-
even see who's the.
I know who they're gonna do. Timothy Chalamet is gonna be the lead.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be what's his name from Spider-Man?
Yep.
Tom Holland.
Another good note.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks
Yay!
turns 100.
Wow.
And he is actually, I did not know this, the third person in entertainment to do this. It's him, Dick Van Dyke, and David Attenborough.
Oh, yeah, Dick Van Dyke's still kicking.
Yeah, I thought, I didn't know he was still alive.
Yeah.
Till, like, it passed around my feed that it's like three of them. I was like, holy crap.
My hair is bugging me today.
All right, so on the I'm just going to kind of skip around here because my notes, I kind of did these in crazy ones.
And I mean, we've got
So-
plenty of others about to turn 100 too.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So Mel Brooks turned 100. On the next one that's kind of in that rotation, dude, change. Oh, man, this thing is being totally fucking stupid
We're
today.
super professional.
Well, goddamn StreamYard updated their shit, and now half of the shit the way it used to work doesn't want to fucking work. All right, so announced Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2. We will be watching the trailer because when I first saw this and added it to our rotation for today, the trailer had not dropped. The trailer has dropped.
Oh,
Sweet.
Done again by Studio Trigger. Looks really good. Like I said, we're going to review the trailer. And then hopefully let's see if it'll scan it. Yes, finally did it. Okay. Prime Video Secret Level finally gets a Season 2 update. So basically, yes, nobody knew if they were working on it or what was going to kind of happen. But Secret Level 2 is in full steam ahead. The question is, which one's going to hit our screens first? That one or Love, Death, and Robots? Because they're making another one of those, too.
Those are awesome.
I don't think I saw the first secret level. Was that like a Warhammer thing?
Well, each episode was basically an excerpt from a game.
Okay.
So you have one that was for Warhammer. It's been a while since I watched it. One for Concord, which was funny that they fucking did as the cartoon came out right as they shit canned the entire operation. So that was fucking hilarious. On other news, of course, everybody knows the new season of House of the Dragon is in full swing. Every Sunday night, I think it's 2 episodes in now, and I think I've watched both. It's going
I didn't
good.
know it was going yet. Shoot, I got to catch up now.
No, it's going pretty good. We won't get any spoilers because we don't do spoilers here until at least halfway through, and then we only talk about the first 2, so we're not ruining it for people. Except unless it's something like Avatar where they dump the whole damn thing in one big fucking shebang, and even then we will put up our spoiler alert warning. Another news. Let's see. I will have the link to this video down below. I don't have... it's a long video, so... Basically, the motards in California, I think it was a courtroom or it's a city meeting or one or the other. Either way, these morons tried to justify that private game servers, especially Minecraft ones, are illegal. That you're stealing from the proprietary creator because these idiots don't understand gaming or anything. Like I said, if you want to watch the video of what I'm talking about, it will be in the description below at the end of the show. But yeah, so we've got that going on. Digital IDs decide to rear their limp dick heads again. This time being hidden within the Save Kids Acts.
How many times do we have to teach you, old man? This shit doesn't work.
I don't know, man. Oh, thank you, Shark. I didn't even see that one pop in. Mike, he just kind of shot it to you. We just do general stuff about entertainment. Right now we're in our 2-week roundup, kind of catching up on all the simple little fast, quick, quirky shit that's happened during the last 2 weeks, as we only stream every 2 weeks. And then we're going to get into our main subjects of tonight. We're going to talk about our thoughts kind of on Star Citizen 4.9 and the craziness. The Kids Safety Act, since that was kind of breaking news this morning. We've got a couple segments where we laugh at shit. Since it's a new month, we're going to do a coffee roaster of the month. So give you an idea of kind of a new coffee to try if you're into trying new coffees. We're going to share some stories about coffees and shit. And then we got a couple of trailers and some other shit to kind of go through. So just a little pish posh of everything. Kind of shit, anything that we also do a little segment called For the Lulz, where it starts out light and gets very, very dark very, very quickly, because that's the humor we like, is dark.
The dark
We even
roast.
have our content creator spotlight of the month, which I think I'm actually going to give that one to Shark. So if you got somebody on the top of your head, go for it, because I didn't have time to think of anybody. Well, you got time.
Yeah.
We still got some
I
I know
shit to
now,
go
but
through,
now
so-
I'm like,
Yeah, I did
The
the last
spotlight's
one.
on you, bitch. Pick one. Oh, so here's the funny one. For this one came across my feed, and I just had to fucking laugh, and I had to cry a little because one of the people involved in this, I feel bad for him. So apparently, first of all, I love this take. First off, George K., shut your dumb ass. Say whatever you want about The Rock, but he's smart enough to know not to to alienate his audience like you have for years. Oh yeah, shut up, Wesley. That's what your legacy will be forever in Star Trek lore, is shut the fuck up. So basically, apparently, Dwayne The Rock was put on blast because he doesn't bring up politics in any of his shit. He literally said, I don't feel like alienating half of my fucking audience. So George Takei pretty much goes, full motard and says silence is complacency. Complicity, sorry. Dyslexicographic. And then Will Wheaton just basically calls The Rock a fucking coward. Well, first of all, Will Wheaton, I agree with the comment up here. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck up, Wesley.
Nobody gives a fuck about your character. Nobody gave a fuck about your character when you were in The Next Generation. And the only reason people kind of liked you is because you did that little podcast in the Ready Room that was kind of cool when Star Trek still had badass shows and movies going on. Other than that, you're a hack, you're a has-been, and if it wasn't for Star Trek and literally the movie Toy Soldier, no, was it Toy Soldiers? The one where he was in the school and it gets taken over by the terrorists because they're all a bunch of rich fucking kids?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that movie, nobody would give a flying fuck about you. George Takei, on the other hand, I feel I'm at a catch-22 on that one. I'm getting sick of his, full-on attack. But at the same note, for those of you that don't know about George Takei's history, George Takei was born in the Manzanar concentration camp.
Mm-hmm.
So the man did live through probably the darkest moment in modern American history. But I don't think, you're harnessing everything you've been through in kind of the wrong damn direction, because honestly, you shouldn't really be attacking anybody. Be the understanding George you used to be, and if you really want to get to people, just open up some dialogue. See their point of view, let them see your point of view. Maybe you'll change some people's minds, but literally just calling people out for their shit, fuck that. What it might put. Will Wheaton hasn't done a good movie or anything since, I forgot, you were right, he was in Stand By Me.
Oh, yeah.
Let's face it,
Good
people
call,
think
Mike.
Stand By Me, they don't think Will Wheaton. They think Feldman, Phoenix, and Connolly.
Yeah.
Will Wheaton's character, if you think about it, was kind of forgettable in that movie. It really was Feldman and Phoenix that carried that movie. Well, no, Connolly, because, Connolly was kind of... he became the brunt of the joke, but then became kind of the heart of it near the end. Wheaton was just kind of that filler character. We needed a fourth to fill when others weren't talking.
Yeah,
Like
we got
April.
rid of too many red shirts.
And last on our 2-week roundup, Sony nukes physical media by 2028. PlayStation and Sony will no longer produce physical media after 2028.
You don't own
So
any
that
games
raises
anymore.
the big question. If you don't own anything, and you can't own anything you purchase, then piracy is not legal.
Yeah.
Piracy is not
Nice.
illegal if you don't actually own it. Yeah, what a way for Sony to start their shit, man. We're going to talk all this stuff and nuke our entire fucking company in one goddamn company.
Right?
Yeah, dude, Phoenix was actually the biggest name at that time because Feldman, I'm trying to think of the timeline, Feldman hadn't done Goonies yet.
Yeah.
Because Feldman got even bigger because he did Goonies and then he did Lost Boys.
Yeah, Lost Boys was where he really came
Yeah.
up.
And Phoenix was the biggest star in that movie. Phoenix was a rise. Dude, Phoenix would probably be, if he had no deed, one of the biggest stars of his time. I still remember that happened. It happened right outside of the Viper Room, which was at that time Johnny Depp owned that club. Because that made every fucking news. I remember girls in the hallway in school fucking bawling their asses off when that news hit. And it's crazy because a few years later, then I remember everybody going through the same in high school and they found out Cobain died. Which for me, I felt sad, but at the same time, I was kind of like, so you're telling me Cobain necked himself? It's like, yeah, that tracks if you listen to his fucking lyrics.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you've listened to anything of his.
Yeah. So that is our 2-week roundup. That is all of the fun and craziness. We do have, we don't like, but sadly we always have to do an in memoriam section on our show. Thankfully, this week is small. My God, we had 12 last time.
Oh, yeah. Last time was insane.
Jesus. So we like to give a shout out to people in the industry that have sadly passed away. First one tonight is Akihiro Miwa. She was a powerhouse singer, actor, and cultural icon. She is most known for the fierce protective wolf god Moro in Princess Mononoke. She was the witch in Howl's Moving Castle. Arceus in Pokemon. Mike actually put something on there.
Gremlins.
He was in Gremlins?
He was?
Was he?
Was he the little kid?
Was that him?
Yeah, look that up, Shark. I'll be shocked if that was. He might be right. We lost Andre Correa. Andre Correa did the voice of the Portuguese version of all the characters you see on the screen. Dude, again, every week it's fucking voice actors, man. It's like, what the fuck is going on? We sadly lost Michael Byrne. Man, this man's credit is ridiculously long. From Harry Potter to Raider to Indiana Jones to Braveheart. I mean, this man had a hell of a long career. And then we also lost Victor Willis, who was the founding member of YMCA and a huge activist, too. Back when activists were actually good activists instead of just whiny little bitches. Yeah, rest in peace, all. Like I said, thankfully, it's only 4. I mean, I had to do For the Lulz after last show immediately. Because fuck me, we did 12 of them. And there were some heavy hitters in there, too. There were some major actors I grew up watching. So real quick, what we're going to hop into is we here are avid Star Citizen players. I'm not an OG original Kickstart backer, but a few years after the Kickstart got into it, then dropped out for a while, then got back into it. Then we found out Walrus into it. I got Shark into it. 4.8 dropped a little recently, and it was an epic shit show. Still not as bad as 3.18.
True.
With the elevators of death and the... So apparently they fixed a lot, and they dropped a few little tidbits of 4.9. So we're going to actually show 2 video segments here. The first one is a shout-out showing of the new heavy armor in action. And we do give credit where credit is due at the end of the show. All of the videos that have been shown will be below. If you want to go give these other creators some love, like, subscribe if you like them, please feel free to do so.
Hey, turn the volume down some. Can't hear you.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Couldn't hear you over the bird.
The crazy part is, literally, we'll tell you, it's a Star Citizen, Mike. It's crazy. So StreamYard just did an update, and now remember, YouTube videos used to be muted, and I had them turned all the way up. Now it's the opposite.
Yeah, they keep bringing it down if we keep.
Yeah, that thing's loud.
Yeah, this is some of the ground play that you can do in Star Citizen. A lot of it's done in ships.
Yeah, so basically, Mike, what that is that they just came out with a super heavy armor, and that super heavy armor comes with a bespoke weapon, which is that weapon right there. And apparently, like you saw, when you run out of it, it auto changes the auto boxes and drops the empty one and loads in the new one. And apparently, if your person behind you, your other player that's with you, has ammo boxes, they can go and reload them for you.
Oh, snap.
So you're like an endless
Walrus.
fucking tank of bullets firing down at people. And apparently that armor can take a fuck ton of a beating. I've seen videos where literally 3 guys just run up and literally butt stock it, and the thing's just like...
He's like, did something hit me?
Yeah.
And
So that's one of the new things that just dropped in. Of course, 4.9 just went live to all waves, so everybody can access it if they want to.
oh boy. Let's see.
Damn. Sorry, I got people from work still like trying to figure shit out. Apparently, it took 3 16 by 16 boxes to put all that shit. So I won't say what company I work for, but they got this bright idea today to not run AM routes, run only the night routes, run the night routes early, and then fly them out on a commercial commuter rather than line haul them up to Austin. And now we just dropped off 3 16 by 16 boxes to said place, which basically means a $150 line haul turned into $850 to fly it there, and it's only going to get there 2.5 hours earlier than the fuckers leaving Austin driving it. Yes, the company I work for, I don't work for them. I am an independent contractor through them. They're dumbasses.
I volunteer as tribute for driving that $850.
They ain't paying. They would have only paid $150 because it would have gone to Austin. The Austin guys pack up all their shit and line haul straight to Dallas.
I'll split the difference with them.
Or Shark, you and I just become pilots, and there you go.
True.
So the
Got
next
the one at
video we
7, so
have
it's almost
is
there.
from a very cool creator. Goes by the channel name Dig That 32. He has actually been, if you look at our old catalog, he was actually a guest spot on one of our episodes talking about Star Citizen. And he kind of did
Inventory issues getting worse. Ironclad makes a comeback. New quantum ranges just destroying some ships. Good evening, Demonity. I'm Dig That, and let's hop right into the upcoming 4.9 patch and the state of it so far. Let's go ahead and get the bad news out of the way first. After running around the city at my primary residence, I had no hangar there until I called a ship. It did end up giving me my correct personal hangar once I called a smaller ship, but I just couldn't catch an elevator down to it till I called one in. Really hoping this ain't a sign of more people losing persistent hangars when it goes live. Flying the Ironclad. You know how they fixed the issue with it randomly swapping master modes? Well, it did switch into SEM mode.
Can't hear what?
You.
Yeah.
All I heard was dig.
Yeah,
What?
Dig was blowing you out
It
of
is
the water.
blowing you out, man.
What the fuck?
Way to update.
After completing some
Okay, what
quantum
about
jumps,
right now?
but
Do you still
That's
hear
a
me
little
on
better.
top of him?
back, which is new. Most of the time when it happens, whatever you're doing
Dude,
doesn't
I've got
get
it one
interrupted.
above fucking
You can still
nothing.
jump or
Oh,
continue to
shit.
jump you around when it's doing
StreamYard,
that.
fix
On
your
one
fucking
occasion,
shit,
I did
you
get pulled out of
asshats.
Quantum though, so they've mostly fixed
We're
the
real
symptoms of
professionals
that
here.
Just
All right, I'm
has
gonna
that
put it
in
right.
my
I'm gonna put it right here. StreamYard, quit digging with. We do our pop-up. We do our this. We do our that. Fix the fucking audio. Give us 4 fucking K and leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah, you're not some like big AAA studio that you've got to be putting out for like billions of people.
docking.
Just
People are
just
having
do
See,
your
like right
monthly
now-
update.
Okay,
Some
how
are still
loud is
having
that y'all are
problems with
hearing?
it, others are having zero issues.
That's good.
Comparable to
Still some
you.
work to do there before everybody can
See,
be
I
in
can
the
barely
docking.
fucking hear it on my end.
Worst of all,
See,
I
it's
didn't
about
notice
as
it
loud
the
as
first
you.
time, is inventory disappearing.
See, and
Items
that's
placed
not
in the
because
cargo
when y'all
boxes
talk
just
over it,
disappear
y'all are
something.
10 times louder than
Happened
it
in
to
store
me.
all boxes
And since
that I
I'm the
use from
hosting-
freight elevator to move items into items that I put into boxes on my ship.
You started the
ship
fucking
storage
room.
loggers, so I had
Oh,
trouble keeping
yeah.
You're the
track of
primary
the
audio
armor
source
on standby
tonight.
in the ship storage,
Fuck!
so it's not just here, there, and programming. Not cool.
Okay, lesson learned. Who's
At
ever
one
the
point,
primary
server
audio
got
source,
pretty
that
rough.
takes
Long
precedence.
delays for actions to execute. Target I was supposed to
Nice.
take
Thank
Sorry
you,
about
Mike.
that, Mike.
10 minutes
We're
late,
forgetting
so
I'm the host, but I
fancy
got in late
mission
today, so
markers
Shark
become
opened up the room.
unreliable.
So it's like
Most of
it
the time, I had no
prioritizes whoever,
problem.
you
By
know,
the time the server started throwing it
says
tantrum,
open
it was
sesame
just a good point to
first,
log off for a while.
apparently.
Hey, I was here in the
Part
green
of it
room
live,
first,
which
farting
on
in there,
one
making
hand
sure that it
can
smelled
be
all right.
weaker when it gets
All right, so
jam-packed
Mike,
with
what you're
days
actually
of
watching
live,
is
or
Star Citizen
it is
itself
just
right
that
now.
equivalent
Like I
to
said, the
wave one,
creator
so
that's
it'll
doing this,
possibly be
his
improved
channel's
by the
called
time
Dig
it's
That
wave
32. He's a
3.
really kick-ass
And
dude.
then
I've
it'll
known
take
him
a hit
for a
on
few
live,
years
which is
now.
nice to see.
Yeah,
The
good
times
guy.
that I thought to check the server FPS,
Badass
it's around
editing.
15,
Everything you
but
are
the
seeing
FPS NPCs seem to be on the job.
is
Live.
in
On the
game.
other hand, there were more than a few
And
occasions
knowing
where the
Dig, I think
NPC
Dig only
ships
plays
seemed
at
to be hitting the
1080.
snooze button
So if
until
you want to
I got
up it to
close enough
1440 or
squeegee their
4K, you can
canopies
imagine
and
what you're
offer them a
watching, how
mid-julep.
bigger it's going to get. And in scope, this game is just fucking massive. And it provides every type of gameplay you can think of.
PTU, which has a
The green
small
room is now the
fraction
brown.
of live traffic. I'm a little nervous, but like all things,
As long
it
as
just
it's
needs
not
no
playing the
time
brown
to
note,
show
I'm okay
up.
with that.
Moving on
Hey,
to
just
brighter
don't
notes,
trust the
here's some
farter, right?
highlights of things we've seen fixed. The Argo
Dude, you get to my age,
MPV
you don't ever trust a fart or
fresh
pass
out
in the
of
bathroom or
rehab,
waste a
fixed
heart on.
up, ready to carry boxes for you without traffic.
So it is not an
Limited
RPG,
4.9.
Mike. Actually,
The
it
ironclad lights
is.
aren't
God,
Klingon
it's
ship
what?
red
It's
anymore.
It's an
You
MMO.
can actually
MMORPG
see-
open
unless you
sandbox.
accidentally click the light off. then
Yeah.
you just can't
It's
turn it back.
PvP,
But hey,
PvE.
progress.
It's
I don't expect it to
dude,
work
it's
when it goes
everything.
live,
Like
but I
it
have
is
a
hard to
global
describe the
chat
game
list in
because
PTU, which I most
each different type of
definitely do not
gameplay
any other
utilizes
time. So if you
a
have that
different
same
type of game
problem,
style you'd
keep
want to
hope
play.
alive. Keep Bob
Yeah, like
Hope
you-
And it's
alive.
all
could be
on
the
servers
pilot
now
for a
that
Bay elevators are a
it's
little
what
smoother
700
now,
per server
I
now.
think. Let's
Yep,
compare.
with the meshing.
Yeah, server meshing.
Best
They're
of
working
all,
on
no more
instancing,
atmospheric
and
issues in this
right
ship.
now it is a
No
persistent
mods.
universe,
Redock
Mike.
and check the
So if you
command
put a
mod and
cup
all
down
other
on a
areas
planet,
where
as long
you
as
get
nobody
enough
else
pressure for
touches
your
that
big
cup,
cabbage
you can
heads
come
to
back a year
explode.
later. That fucking cup will
Lorville's
still be there with
busted-ass
dust and shit
ASOP
all over it.
terminals work. Some of y'all probably saying, "Pardon me," but all
And
you
it has
had-
literally
yeah,
right now
yeah,
what
but some
3
of us
fully
did.
built
Can't be
universes.
living in Lorville and
The
being
main one
Those two things don't go
housing
together.
Solar
No more
system.
having to
2, 3,
click
4
things more than once to get
four
it done.
built
That was
Hold on,
annoying.
hold on.
And it's annoying that we got used to
4
it,
built
to the point
planets
that it felt weird
with
when
about
one
what
click equaled
40,
one
50
response
moons
on
in
PTU.
Stanton alone.
Thank the maker
There's
the
no loading
ironclad
times,
radar
and it
is
renders
fixed,
everything
except
live.
sometimes. Not
So
sure
as you're
what the
flying
catalyst is,
closer,
but
the
I
planet's getting
recorded
bigger,
it
bigger,
working,
bigger, bigger, bigger,
jumped
and
through
then
the
you
tunnel
can,
to
no
the
loading.
left.
You can literally just fly
And
right
it's
down to
gone.
the surface.
Power cycling does seem to fix it though, so we can go ahead and throw that in the.
So yeah,
one
apparently
column.
they fixed the
screens.
caterpillar.
Let's
You're
get
not dying
into
with
the
your helmet
new
on.
new.
It actually
Siege
has
of
atmosphere
Horus
now.
was disabled by
Nice.
the time I was on, so unless
command
somebody broke
modules
their
work. What, you wanna
NDA,
come over here
you
and
won't
say
see it
hello?
in action until they drop another
Come on
build
over here
with
if
it
you want to get some
activated.
damn attention. You
The
little
freight
fuckball.
elevator claims feature has changed.
You mean
from
when you
listing
give
all
your
possible
friends your
claims to having
ironclad
the
and then they
same
start
UI as
flying
your
around?
inventory.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden
No.
they decouple?
I blame you
Doesn't
guys.
happen.
My
You've been
ironclad was
claiming your
working
liveries
fine
and ship
when I
components
had
that
it.
lost.
No,
I'm
Mike,
sure
it
those
is way
boxes
better
and
than Halo.
Windows
I'm a
average
Halo
to you.
fan
Argo
through and through.
Moth, that name,
Played
man.
since
That
day
teaches
one
ship shot
Halo,
for 8.9
and
milli,
I
just
love
under
this
the
way
cost
more.
of a teacher's
Way
edition
better.
I mean, just
Recco
look at all the Halo
Battalion
shit I got in the
is
background. Like, I
officially
love
back
Halo,
as a
but this is
mission
better.
leader. Apparently, her promotion came with a new office, which I could.
Yeah, no, there is
a variety of missions on deck. Easy peasy stuff.
Out of
like
all the
scans
games
of
I've played
resources
in
and
my
even
lifetime,
combat missions
this
to protect
one
the People's Alliance.
provided
The one
more
I did was a boarding mission
I've ever
and it
had
was
in the others.
pretty,
And yeah, it's buggy. Yeah, it has issues
pretty
because
good.
it's an
The
alpha.
new hit markers let you know if
Yeah,
you're
it's been
actually doing
in
any
development.
damage to
The
what
biggest
you're
argument you're going to hear about it,
Blue
Mike,
lines
is
to
the
let
amount
you
of
know
money they
you're hitting
raise and
shields,
the
white
amount of
crossed
years
out
it's been in
circle to let you
development.
know you're not
But if you actually
penetrating
get on
armor,
and play it and
white
see
X for
the
damage
sheer
armor, and
size,
double
the
X for
scope,
damaging components and
look at the
weapons.
roadmap of everything
Don't
they've
lose your
done and
mind
keep
here looking
building,
at those guys, but
it's pretty crazy.
the new quantum fuel changes are in and they are wild.
Yeah, I don't think you mind it, Mike. Also, too, what you might want to do is when you go to the website that Shark put up in the chat there,
the ironclad assault
there are certain times a year, and one of them is going to be coming up pretty soon, where you can go into the game and fly for free. So you don't need to buy the game. You can just go in, fly for free, try it out.
The fuel efficiency for that
And,
ship increased, so its quantum range actually
Is it a bigger
increased by
game than
89
GTA? In
units.
scope,
Other
yes.
ships weren't as
Yeah,
lucky.
scope-wise
Yeah.
it
Just
is.
quantum range
And player
took a
count, I don't know. It's hard to tell
67%
because the player
hit,
count on Star
dropping
Citizen
it
jumps
from
up and down. I've
1600
seen
gigameters to 528.
I think the
It's still a long range, but
recorded
man,
player
it's down to
level
a third
of
what it
just how
was.
many people have
I don't know how they
downloaded the game
calculated
is what, like 8 million?
There we go. I muted the
Something like
thing
that.
so we can actually talk.
Yeah,
Dig's voice is very majestic and kind of overtaking on us.
yeah. We love you,
Yeah.
Dick, but you're loud.
Oh, you muted. Okay, I see where
Yeah.
you muted it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is a huge fucking game, and like I said, it's 700 people on each server you're playing on at any given time, and they're going to keep upping that number.
Yep.
And like we were saying, like, if it's just about any play style that you might want to play, and say one day you want to go do mining, all right, cool, you can do mining. One day
Yep.
you're just like, hey, I want to be a crew member on a big ass ship that I don't have to spend money for, like me. That's me.
You do courier
you
work,
can do
you can do
that.
mercenary bounty hunting, exploration. Yeah, it's they keep adding more and more, and the size of the ships keep changing. They keep giving better. Right now would be a good time to try it out when it's a free fly, and then also also to buy if you buy a beginner package, because some of the beginner ships have been retooled and retweaked to their newest versions, and they're way better than the ships that originally came with it.
Yeah.
I mean, what? It's like 40, 45, 40, 45?
$40, I think, is the cheapest.
Yeah, so $40 gets you in, and
Yeah,
not only
for
does it
like
get
a
you in, it gets you a
Mustang or
starter
Aurora.
ship, it gets you starter money, it gets you the game, it gets you the CD with all the music, like a digital download, and it also gets you the single player game, which is Squadron 42, which is set to be released hopefully still by the end of this year. And if you want to check out something cool, go check out, when you get a chance, Mike, the Squadron 42 trailer, and you'll be blown away by how many huge actors like Gary Oldman, Mark Strong, that have
Voice acted for it.
well, they did the full motion cap, not just
Yeah.
voice actor. They motion cap.
Trying to see what the cheapest ship is right now.
I think it's probably the Aurora MK2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Aurora MK2, the Cutter, and a few
Because
others.
you can't even get the Mark 1 anymore, can you?
No, Mark 1, you only have it if you already have it. Yeah, Gary Oldman plays the head leader of the entire UAE Navy fleet.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it is a lot like Mass Effect. In fact, to give you a heads up, the creator of this game is the creator that created all of the Wing Commander games back in the day. This is what he wanted Wing Commander to be, but the technology didn't exist, and no studio wanted to help him develop it, so he pretty much told him to peace off and started this on his own through a Kickstarter.
He was
So-
literally limited by the technology of his time.
So evidently right now, if you wanted to get into it, they do have the Aurora Mark 1 ES for $20.
See right there. But look,
$20.
is that the package that still includes Squadron 42, or is
I
it
don't
the
think so.
$40
That's the
that
ship
has
value.
Squadron?
That's
Yeah,
the ship.
okay.
That's the ship and game
Yeah,
only.
so you're looking at about $40 get you going.
Yeah.
And it'll get you a
And-
decent ship, and the way the new missions are set up, you'll be able to easily make money pretty quickly. And the way the community is, the minute you hop into the RSI Discord, there's tons of people this is one of the few games I've seen that it's very seldom you encounter people that they may crack a joke at you, oh, here we go, a newbie, but then they'll be like, hey, we're running some big missions. You want to join our party?
Yeah. Come hop on our ship
Yeah.
and help us out. We'll cut you in.
I love it. He said, Wing Commander, no fucking way. That's so cool. That's what caught my attention. Yeah, like I said, this is Chris Roberts. Wing Commander was his baby. That's what got him started in the gaming industry. And then apparently when he wanted to go bigger scope, because the time he did this, World of Warcraft and all those games were starting. And it was pretty stupid that no studio just took the gamble, because if they had, this game would already be finished and the Squadron 42 would already be finished, because he would have already had an infrastructure to work on. He pretty much has done all of this from starting from one guy and a Kickstarter to now building an entire studio around it. And not only that, building technology that every other game like it is going to want to buy and have once they get it perfected, because nobody else has it.
And
Everybody else that's tried what he's doing does not work as well.
The developers seem like they actually care about their fan base, because they've got the Bar Citizen that we went to. Got
Not only the Bar Citizen,
across the world.
they do their shows too. They have the web shows where they're always talking about development, always taking questions. That's one thing that I love is you'll hear a lot of people, if you start searching this, Mike, that'll be like, oh, it's a scam. First of all, every game that was a scam has never had open transparency on their roadmap, their finances, and stayed in communication with everybody from every point to what's going on. Yeah, there's the heavy. There's the chungy.
Turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
Oh, apparently when it walks, you hear servos in the legs.
Chungus among us.
But they don't sound like the Argo. They actually have their own distinct sound.
Negative 12G resistance.
Yep.
Oh,
Dude, that armor's got jiggle physics. Dang.
right.
Yeah, just look at the power it lays down too.
Well, and what was it? They built their own.
Look how many times he's been hit. And
renderings.
he's still only at 75%.
What was it? They built their own rendering software too for this.
Vulcan.
Yeah, the Vulcan
renderer.
rendering software.
Yeah. Full preview is now infinite. It begins. Our time has come, gentlemen. Yeah, so that's 4.9. Like I said, I'll put the link to Dig's video in the description below after the show. Give him a shout out. Go check him out. I think you'll love his videos. If you watch a couple of the old live shows when he used to do them, I'm in a few of them, and yeah, we get pretty crass and salty pretty quickly.
This is a good time to remind
Definitely not
everyone,
PC and family friendly.
good time to remind everyone we've got the Discord link below where we'll go and we'll
Yes,
play
we
Star
do.
Citizen. You can jump in, play with us, talk to us, let us know what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear. Tell us we're being fucking dumb. We want to hear it all.
Yep. So now we're going to hop into our next segment, which is our content creator spotlight. Which, like I said, every once a month we give a shout out to a content creator that one of us watches. Shark got put on the spotlight today, so I'm going to go ahead and launch into our beginning here. So it kind of gives him a few minutes to get ready for it and throw it on us. All right, Shark, it's yours.
All right.
What you got?
All right. Well, first, I want to acknowledge, Mike, no, I have not seen Starpoint Gemini Warlords. I got it pulled up here, though, and I'm going to dig into it here in just a little bit. Hey, we can get 85% off on Steam.
Nice. Steam summer sale.
That's right. All right. I'm not sure if I've done this guy before or not, but when it comes to my mesh networking and building of crazy shit, this guy right here takes the cake. He has literally built stuff that the military owns, and he built it for $14,000 to $40,000 MPU4 right here. He built it for $120, and just the amount of crazy stuff that this guy can come up with and has been figuring out. I really like watching his channel, because I learned so much about the whole mesh community and all the different things that are going on with mesh and Halo and all kinds of interesting things. So this is definitely it.
Don't forget to throw
LoRa
the link to
networks and
him in our list here, so that way I can add it at the end of the show.
Yep, doing it right now.
Yeah, I've also seen this guy quite a lot. I mean, shoot,
Yeah,
Shark,
he came across
you and
my
I send
feed.
this guy to each other all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his Please Don't Sue Me came across my feed this morning because I started following the other one that you recommended, which was Tactical Rubicon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tactical Rubicon, I still deal with him a lot.
I really liked his ManNet one.
But yeah, that's about that.
Cool. So what do you got on that you said you were going to show up on what Mike brought up, the Gemini
Oh.
Warlords?
Here, let me see if I can share this tab. There we go. Here we go. It's a
This
oddly
dude's a
Xbox
review play on the new Black
3.7 out of 5, Steam 7 out of
But
10.
it's Steam 7, okay.
Steam 7's not bad.
Bring up one of the videos there.
So it tells me this game is not set up for controllers.
Hit full screen.
Hello, all you
trying to-
Starfaring
There we go.
cosmonauts. As always, I am Cosmic, and today we're going to be reviewing Starpoint Gemini Warlords.
Nope.
Installment into the Starpoint Gemini series. It is essentially a third-person RPG freeform sandbox 4X strategy hybrid mashup, brought to you
It
by
sounds a
Little
lot
Green Man
like
Games
Citizen.
and published by Iceberg Interactive.
Little Green
The
Man
game
Games.
is
I love that.
literally a mashup of
That is
a
funny.
multitude of genres, basically pumped into an open world sandbox game. And what this culminates into is a game that allows you to do a multitude of things and
This is like
has
a
a lot of
Elite
elements to
Dangerous
its core gameplay.
adjacent.
So
Yeah.
at its core, you have a third-person capital space sim, basically, where you're taking your capital ship around, fighting, doing quests, looting salvage, mining, all of that kind of thing.
Jump ahead
taking
real
on
quick so
freelance
she
quests,
shows
taking on
gameplay.
that you often feel that each individual part of this game doesn't really flesh
look
out
bad.
its ideas as well as it
No.
could. As a whole, it is a really interesting and fantastic product, I have to say. I'll get into the negatives in a moment, but it
Let's see here.
is very.
Yeah, see if it actually shows
it's
some
not something
combat.
that you can ever really overlook. You can
Just because
still
I don't
see a
want
point
to hear
in
his
fight where the
review in a
camera
sense, because
spazzes
I'd rather
out.
play it
There's
myself.
always gonna be a
Sometimes
point
reviews
where
in games, I
you
don't want it to like
overshot or you
fook it up in
can't.
any way.
Never really had
Oh, here
anything
we go.
Mute him.
breaking in there, but certainly things that.
There you go.
There we go. So yeah, look, I mean the combat style's more third person.
The combat style to me is looks more like they
Like a
well no, it literally looks like Bethesda Starfield ripped this off.
well, I mean, I'm
'Cause
kind
I'm
of
pretty
getting
sure
that.
this came out before, so
I'm kind of getting that Starfleet Command also.
Yes.
yeah.
I was about to say the same thing. It seems more Star Trek-y, especially with the particle beams.
Yeah. Colossal Wars, Mike says.
Hold on real quick. I'm going to switch something here. Give me a sec.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He
no.
just
no,
walks
why are
off.
you running
That's
away?
it. He just walks off.
Yeah, what kind of host just does that? Just leaves us, shows up
Right?
late, leaves early.
What are you, a banker? He probably came here right now.
No, he
Oh.
can't.
Ugh. But
His
no, that-
ears are burning. He knows
Right.
that we're talking shit.
Exactly. No, this looks like an interesting game, Mike. I'm definitely going to be. I'll
By
probably
the way,
download
I
it
heard
on
y'all the
Steam.
entire time, so blow it out your asses.
Oh, but yeah,
No,
no,
I couldn't do the IEMs, man. It's no. I don't know how people do those. No. That was too weird.
Yep, no, let's stick with the Sonys.
Mike, that's
Yeah.
why we do this, to hang out and laugh with each other. So,
Well, the interesting
yeah,
thing is
definitely,
that feedback part has gone down a little bit. So definitely
it's your
IEMs made those
IEMs.
worse.
Oh, it's probably my fault because I'm hosting.
Yeah, you are hosting, yeah.
Wait, if I do this, does it go?
No, it's something in the connection interface.
That's
We
weird.
had that happen one time too before, and we couldn't figure it out either. And it was when the freaking StreamYards did a dumbass update.
Well, I just got finished doing an update too on freaking Windows that I'd been putting off forever. So who knows?
I
Yeah.
don't even remember last time I updated.
Well, I only update when it forces me to.
And that's where I got to.
All right, so we're gonna hop into our next one here. Let me see where I got that at. All right, so this one I'm just gonna kind of read it out. So,
Thanks for the subscribe, Mike.
Yeah, thank
thanks,
you, Mike. So, Mike, normally we always we try to stream every 2 weeks, and it's normally on Saturday at 7:30. Like I said, we did this show early solely because 4th of July we didn't want to kind of affect with anybody. So we're going to talk very quick about the Kids Internet and Digital Safety Act. I'm just going to do a quick run through on this. We're going to have Shark Harness Tism for the next show on this because we kind of dove into this beginning of this several episodes ago when that wanktard in the Texas Senate tried to do the banning anime in Texas because he was a complete utter motard.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't think that they've
So-
given up either. They're
Oh
definitely
no,
still
they're
trying.
still trying.
Yeah. So basically, the Kids Internet and Digital Safety Act is a major legislative package that had passed the U.S. House of Representatives aimed protecting minors online, as they say. It mandates age verification technology for users of any pornographic website, which is no biggie. We've had that in Texas, which is why everybody has a VPN. Yeah, it really stops shit.
Right.
Oh, Canada is where I set mine. Expanded privacy expands Children Online Privacy Protection Act. Did they really name it COPA?
Really?
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 Oh my God.
What zillennial
Yeah.
did they have there making their acronyms?
I don't know. But basically, it's banning targeted advertising for minors, requires platforms to offer parents to monitor screen time and restrict certain features, mandates AI chatbots clearly disclose to users that they are not human. I don't know how that's going to work considering a few of these AI bots like Claude in the background literally blackmailed a fucker so it wouldn't get turned off. Yeah. All right,
Oh,
so
a lot of them
here's
did
the
that in the
interesting part.
sandbox.
So here's the interesting part, the controversies about it. So it had their major concerns when it comes to free speech. Organizations like the ACLU argue that the bill pushes for age checks, will force platforms to collect vast amounts of personal information, and incentivize the censorship of online content. The Senate disagrees. The House version of the Kids Act omitted a strictly duty of care provision favored by the Senate, which previously passed its own version. Oh, wow, they called it COSA. Wow, woohoo, really getting inventive here, guys. Child safety advocates argue the House version is too watered down, while privacy advocates argued, so basically, he said, she said, yada, yada, yada. Coalition of state attorneys warned the House package could preemptively block states from enforcing their own protections. So, basically, as it always is, we're going to say it's for this, but then it's going to allow us to do more because we're a bunch of power-hungry wankers.
Flock cameras in a different form.
Oh, it's just another way to push the fucking digital ID bullshit.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all it is. And I love because I see all these feeds and people talk about it. Oh, digital ID is not that bad. It's like,
Yes, it is.
the entire idea of it was started by the World Bank, you fucktards. It was never started by a government agency. It was started by a fucking bank.
And
Solely
thus-
so if you create dissent in the country you're in, guess what? Your finances get turned off.
Well,
I just hate that they're weaponizing children to push forward their ideas.
They always
Oh,
have,
that's
though.
always
They
I
always
know,
have.
I know it continues on for one
Save
thing
the
or another.
children.
And they
It doesn't
epically
mean
always
I-
fail.
doesn't mean I have to like
Dare. Dare is a prime example. Dare never stopped a single kid from using drugs. In fact, all
It
Dare
probably
did was
invited
tell us
it.
which drugs were the good ones.
Yep. Well, and so
I'm so
for the-
power hungry, I eat batteries.
Well, and this is the thing, right? And the way the digital ID is working, you have to be able to watch the bigger picture. Right now, they're part of the digital ID is your phone because your phone number's tied to it. What do you have on there? You got your banking apps, you got your Facebook, you got. Hey, guess what? Your digital ID is your phone. Now they're working on being able to tie your digital watch IMEI number to your phone and creating a profile
Which
where
will give them entitlement to all your biometrics.
exactly. It will also mean, hey, if you left your phone because you think you're going to get away, guess what? You had your AirPods with you, so we still know that you're there because your AirPods are there, or
I
because
really feel
your
bad for
watch is
motherfuckers
here.
got pacemakers.
Oh yeah,
Get away from that at
oh
all.
yeah, oh yeah, and it's
Or hearing aids.
so well. Hearing aids, I don't. Well, yeah,
and
they're
all
Bluetooth
of this,
connected
all
now.
of this is
Bluetooth.
testing how far can we go before people push back.
And
Just like now, people didn't push back when this first started enough, and now you got them talking to car manufacturers about building AI into your cars that can all new cars that literally can tell if you're fit enough to fucking drive.
oh no,
according to them.
not can it? It can tell. It's going to decide if you are.
Yeah.
Your heart rate's elevated. We're not going to let you turn on. Well, no shit. There's a tornado behind me. Of course, my heart rate's elevated.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Why?
saying.
This is why I'm going analog.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'll be the first one to get fucked up by
Yep.
it owning the Tesla. Granted,
Yep. Well,
some
no,
friends of
because
mine-
that is Elon, so maybe not so much.
maybe
Everybody that
not
owns a
as much,
Rivian,
but still.
everybody that decided their thoughts don't stink about a Rivian is going to get totally fooked up to pooper first.
yeah,
Oh,
or
the,
what's that? A Lucid.
No,
I mean,
the Amazon.
let's do correlation. Froggy frogs don't have a great history of handling fascist and dictatorship too well.
So all the
You,
Amazon.
you've heard the joke,
EVs.
right? What did the premier of France say when the German army invaded? What, table for 10,000?
No, the
committed.
Amazon vans. Oh God, yeah. You know what?
Yep.
You're not wrong. Give it 15 years.
There's a reason I get dyslexia wants me to go the wrong side. There's a reason I have that. The union will become a real thing. I got news for you. As much as Idiocracy became a documentary, Repo Men will be in the future too.
Yeah.
Along with Repo the Genetic Opera, which is still an argument of which one came first and who stole whose idea. Either way, I like both of them.
Yeah.
Which most people forget. Giles was the head of Repo the Genetic Opera.
Well, don't forget, right now we're moving all of our books digital. So Fahrenheit, anyone?
Oh, you mean
Well, that's why I've been trying to get as
You
many
mean all the
solid
books we
copies.
want you to think exist?
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to get as many like physical copies of books.
Like
that
I
can.
said, okay, here is my quick off-the-cuff fire list of a few books everybody should read. 1, Simulac and Simulation. That's what that is the book that led the Wachowskis to write The Matrix. Let's ignore the fact that they decided to chop their dinkies off shortly later, but, whatever.
Skin rinky dinky dink.
So, yeah, Simulac and Simulation. Necromancer, which is what birthed the idea of cyberpunk, and actually also what kind of birthed the idea of Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Out of the older ones, these are the classics. 1984, A Brave New World, and oddly enough, one that'll get you kind of in trouble depending where you are in the U.S., Catcher in the Rye.
Yep.
Mainly
Yeah,
just
all
because
those
all of
good.
those lead into every future tech running everything, or are we in a simulated future to surveillance state to dystopian future?
Oh, and like I said, for those who didn't catch the reference, Fahrenheit 451 is a mandatory read.
Yeah.
Yep.
However, though, it's hard to get like an older copy. They kind of abridged and edited that one.
Gee, I wonder why.
And hey, they're all about the same thing: attacks on your freedom.
And yes, Mike, Idiocracy rules. I love
Yes.
that fucking movie.
Did you know, Mike? Did you know that for the movie Idiocracy, they were looking for some stupid form of footwear for all these idiots to wear? Crocs.
Yep. Yeah.
And now
And
everybody
and
loves
Mike,
fucking Crocs.
I'm not going to show your most recent one because you can get us in trouble on YouTube. But in a sense, yes and no.
Hey,
There
but
were a
you
lot
gotta
of
say,
people
the
that
South
there were a lot
Park
of people that were
episode is
there were a
hilarious.
lot of people that were influenced by that book in weird fucking ways. But if you actually read it and catch the undertones, it's a great cautionary tale. Sadly, though, people that are unhinged read it and get even more unhinged. Let's face it, it doesn't take much of people nowadays. Shit.
No.
I'm gonna love in 10 years if we're still here to see all the psychoanalysis into how bad TikTok fucked everybody up.
Well, we were just talking about how Supergirl was all center format. Why do you think that was? You can make reels out of it. It's easier to
Yep.
chop up and make reels out of.
I just don't understand why they keep using these muted color palettes. Like, what the fuck? You're
like
filming an
it's
IMAX.
superhero.
You're filming in high def. Why the fuck are you using muted colors?
And it's like superhero stuff, so like you should be in like these crazy
the book.
palettes.
Yeah, because you saw the book from what it was, Mike. Like I said, a lot of people, for some reason, the ones that have used that book as an excuse to do bad things have always, are off themselves so far that it's like, I think they were just needing something to give them a reason to do what they were already thinking.
I mean, there's another
And,
book.
and
that
at the
would-
time when most of, like what you talked about with Chapman, books were that. Video games weren't prevalent. If you think about it, books and comics and music were replaced by video games as the main blame for everything. And now it'll be internet and social media, but sadly, that's actually kind of living up to it. Can't really argue with that one. Anyway, after our dark and bleakness, it's time for going to our funny little segment of For the Lulz. All right, our first one here came from me late today, so it's going to sadly be our first because I didn't have time to number it in any type of crazy little order.
Oh yeah,
Look, it's a
coming
butt
out
plug.
the gate strong.
Stop getting spammed by mushroom coffees! I find that hilariously funny because all my feed is with these
Mushroom
drink this
coffee.
Rishi coffee, drink this. Yeah, I just want to drink coffee. Like if I really wanted to drink good coffee that came out of something that was at one time covered in shit, I'd drink civet coffee,
right?
aka Kope Luwak. And yes, I have tried it. It was
How's that shit?
not worth the shit. Not worth the shit ton
Shit
we
was
paid
made-
for it. Let's put it that way.
Oh, ain't that some shit?
All right, next one we got. Let me get this here. I had to bring comments back up. Yeah, we're really organized tonight.
Woohoo!
3 things you should put in your butt before you die. Why did you swipe, fool?
Oh,
That is a comedy channel I follow called Dark Cholo.
That's funny.
Triple barrel shaboing boing.
Oh. No.
From, as it says, the vulgar chef.
Hey,
when
Blades
she
of
has an
Glory-
OnlyFans.
Blades of Glory said it right. All right. Does this look right?
No,
to
this is called the trifecta. This is what happens when you hear, I grew up without a dad, I smoke, and I have an OnlyFans.
Right?
And probably a nose ring. Or a septum piercing.
She's a classy girl.
When you fart in an aisle at the store and you walk away hearing the screams of your victim.
I can taste
Guilty.
it. I can taste it.
you? Oh man.
What to do if you begin being beheaded? This is from the UK, by the way. Step 1, don't be racist. Step 2, don't be Islamophobic. Step 3, patiently wait for the police to come and arrest you. Step 4, do not react in anger. Use the incident to bring us all together.
Wow.
jeez.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Not wrong, though. I'm sorry.
Afghan teen arrested. 19-year-old Afghan national has been arrested, sentenced for 30 months in prison after being convicted over sexually attacking 5 goats and a 6-month-old lamb.
Oh, God, now I got to find the one that goes with that.
Oh man.
Meme of the day, police deploy special tactics to disperse protesters. Are you my daddy?
Oh, I
Oh,
found
I'm
it.
sorry. I went pretty dark. And I'm proud to be an American where at least I have AC.
Unlike the French.
Dude, I'm like most of Europe. So
Yeah.
when this came across my feed at the same time, I was watching something where a live streamer, a guy was actually breaking down that more people die in the UK of heat stroke versus gun and knife violence combined. And they're so worried
Damn.
about people having weapons. And they always attack America when the carbon emissions come from China.
Yeah.
Like the scale is, we're here, and China's like, whoop. And then get this, China, and I hate to use the stupid term, but it works for it. China has been mogging the EU online. They have been doing videos of them putting AC in their pig pens, ACs on their pet pens. Literally everywhere they could stick an AC, chilling anything just to show even our pigs in their shit have AC and you fucktards don't.
All right. I can't give China one, but like that's the most American shit I've heard.
Jabba the Thick.
Oh, yes, I saw that
Yep.
one.
And
I
this is
saw
an
this one too.
this is actually an art piece somebody made and sold.
Yeah.
You're an 80s undercover cop who's been pushed to the limit.
Oh man.
Mike just gave us the one we need to do. We need to do AC
In the
inside a
fridges.
fridge.
Yes.
We need to put 2 AC units inside a walk-in fridge.
No. You got to do it in a deep freeze.
That's what I'm talking about, walk-in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's right. Smurf the balls, too.
I also saw this.
I really feel like our algorithms are too much alike.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
no-
because all three of us,
Go back to your
we're getting the
goats.
same stuff.
Go back to the goats for a second.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Where'd that go? Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm at least glad the E is canceled out, or so they kill our damn
I
stream.
did do that. I did do
Okay.
that quickly. That was a quick. But yeah.
Good job.
Reboot.
Oh man.
That
Yeah,
is
we
our
needed
For the
that laugh.
Lulls. Yeah. All right, so next one we're going to hop into is a little bit of Avatar 2 Season 2 notes. Since we are getting into that, I always like to be nice here and activate spoiler alerts warning on our upper right corner. So if you have not watched Season 2 of Avatar, I will personally not be giving away any spoilers in a sense, because let's face it, if you haven't watched the second season of the goddamn animated, why the fuck are you watching the live action? So here's my notes on it. I don't have a video or anything to go because everybody knows what the goddamn Avatar looks like. And no, we ain't talking about the blue people that people are making pornos of. We're talking about the Nickelodeon shit. All right, Avatar. So my notes. Here's the first big problems I see. The space between the seasons is too long because literally Aang went from whoop to whoop.
Yeah.
The growth spurt this kid had is fucking ridiculous. And second, his acting is still dog shit. His acting got worse, I think, this season, in my opinion.
Which is weird because just about everybody else's got better.
To the most part, yeah. The huge, no pun intended, is the look of the actors playing Azula and Mai.
Yes. Yeah.
They do not look anywhere close to the animated counterparts. They are too thickety-thick. And not only thickety-thick, they just don't look like that. Like, the only thing that makes them redeemable in the sense of you know who they are is the hairdos they put on. That's it. The actual facial structure in both of them just they don't fit it.
I can even give them a pass on the face structure and all that. I think a lot of it has to do with the costume
Yes, Mike,
design.
we're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. The Netflix just dropped
adaptation.
season 2 in one big bunch for the live action version. So yeah, we're going to do a
last
quick
Friday.
comparison of live versus the animated. So I'm going to rapid fire through the changes very quickly. And Shark didn't get a chance to watch it. Walrus did. So after I do mine, we'll kind of go through, see what you agree with, what you disagree with.
Okay.
All right. So Aang, here's my problem. Aang is 12 years old in season 2. And of course, in the animated series, he is childish and very naive. And they stripped that in the way they did this second season of the live action. They change how Aang learns about the consequences of dying in the Avatar state by removing the battle with General Fong at the beginning of the animated series of season 2 in its entirety. They change how he loses Appa and how far into the season when he loses Appa. They change almost all the story in Wan Shi's library.
What?
Toph can now automatically sand and metal bend, with no explanation of how she learned either. They destroy Boomy by having him in a lavish cell by choice and talk about negative chi. So no metal coffin, no great slide fight scene at all, which sucks because the actor that does Boomy actually looks and did a good Boomy for
Yes,
the
he
little
does.
amount of Boomy we get. They change Iroh's story in Ba Sing Se. Iroh does not confront Zuko, he apologizes to him. Diminishing the character, some would say, onto the level of almost a full-on character assassination from the animated one. It is apparent that the writers do not understand Iroh's character from the animated series at all. They changed Zuko's story and his beginning redemption arc by removing the episode that actually had him go on a date from the animated series, making season 2 less of a fulfilling arc of what he's going on. Again, their writing is for second screen watchers with an IQ of a turnip. They added in a bunch of shoehorn bullshit that could have been cut out and used to add in all the important little shit they left out. They changed the order of multiple things in the season to where it convolutes the story and leads to a lot of things that make no sense. And here's the worst part of it. It is sad because the actor playing Iroh is actually the best in the show so far.
Yes.
And Toph is good. Also, Long Fei, the way Long Fei is presented in the live action, is actually better than they did in the animated.
Yeah, he has like 6 times the lines in the
Like,
live
don't get
action.
me wrong, they changed Iroh's story big time. But what they did do diminishes the character, but at the same time, the actor did such a good job that when you get to the pivotal scene that I won't give away, it'll be shocked if you don't tear up a little bit. Because this actor is great at conveying loss and pain. But yeah, I wanted this to be so good. The first season was good. This, I don't think it's bad, but it ain't great.
So I have one question, because I haven't watched season 1 or season 2. I'm starting tomorrow to catch up. Is there a cabbage guy?
Yes.
Thank God they kept the cabbage guy.
Yes.
But
But is there what Bossing say?
Hold on, Rick. Mike,
Yes.
Mike, you bring up a good point. They are. And the problem is they need to just... And yeah, I'm going to show this one too. You are right. It's because the problem is these writers they bring in, one, are told to dumb it down, and then they're also told to write it, simplify the dialogue, so for people that have it playing on their TV, they can be like, oh, an amazing part. Oh, an amazing part. Every writer in Hollywood has been told to do that recently.
And they're
The other thing is they don't understand complex characters. Because half these writers, and I hate to sound like an unk, but it's true, they are so young and haven't lived enough life experience, they don't know how to write characters this complex. You look at the age of the writers of the original series, the animated series, versus the writers they have in the room now, I bet you there's a 20-year gap.
Easy.
Yeah, without a doubt. But it's also crazy because when you listen to interviews with the actual cast members, they're all huge fans
they
of
love
the
the
original.
show.
They love it. They
But you gotta
know
remember,
the lore,
too.
they know the story, but they get no say in it.
Well, but also you got to remember, how many scenes did they film that didn't make it in? How many things that they did say and do in the script did they change the order or cut out on the editing room floor?
Yep.
That's a problem. I have a feeling there's a lot that was filmed that they cut out because they're trying to meet that 1 hour episode, 8 or 10 episodes a season, rather than what they should have just done is, all right, the animated series was 30 minutes long with 20 episodes per book? I can't remember how many it was.
Something like that, yeah.
So easy. You're making hour-long episodes, pick 10 of them. Don't need to cut a fucking thing out.
Nope.
The thing, and this one will be a spoiler alert, I was upset they didn't have Secret Tunnel.
What?
They brought in the musician. He was there, part of the refugees. They did not go through.
Well, not only that, they've carried on the engineer character, and he wasn't even in Bossing Say.
Yeah, no,
in the animated.
he didn't show up until season
Sai
3.
was
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
No song, though.
No,
Dude, trust me, when you watch it, you'll have a lot to complain about because there's just a lot left out. And then the funny thing is these writers probably saw it as, oh, that's just filler. They don't realize that builds in later on. Those add on to everything later on. It all builds up.
though I do know
Like,
that the Sokka actor not force fed, but he made sure that the water tribe thing that when he stunned it on what's their face.
No,
Yeah, like they
What they
made sure
do-
that was in there, but it was kind of hokey.
it's kind of hokey, but I don't mind him and what they've done with him. It's the disorienting of the order of things
Yeah,
and the leaving out of little things that meant a lot. And the biggest thing that really I disliked was the relationship of how they're showing the relationship between Zuko and Iroh. Zuko never had contempt for Iroh in the animated series.
No,
He
he
just
was
deemed
just-
him as foolish and childish, and he had given up on his belief of the Fire Nation prevailing over everything. And he didn't dislike, he didn't hate him. He didn't understand him in the sense of you advocated your throne. You gave up your right to power.
Zuko was a pompous ass.
Zuko was a fucking child.
Yeah.
He's only 4 years older than Aang in the animated series. So they don't understand that. They also don't understand that the way they portray Iroh and his relationship to the history of Ba Sing Se, I didn't dislike it, but at the same time, I think they could have done it and still left in several of the things they took out to build on it even more. And that's all I'll say, because when you see the episodes, you'll get it. But yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't know anymore. I don't know where to put this show. I don't know if I really am going to give it a third season to watch. My hope is just literally One Piece is doing great, and let's continue with that.
And I don't get
Is
why
my
they
thing.
made Washington's library part of the city.
So yeah, it is. They did that for time constraint.
Yeah, I mean, I
Really.
get it, but it
You're right.
was so jarring because it's such a long journey into the into the desert that they did.
I don't think
Yeah.
it really affected it because they already took out. If you were going to teach how to learn sandbending and all that, yes. But since they didn't even do that, there's really no point to do that. Yeah, you're right, Mike. Live action rushes everything for money. Well, it's
Yeah.
not really to make money. It's the budget
a
constraint they're
statement.
put on. Well, no, it's the budget constraint that the bean counters put them on, is that they're rushed on. As for, yeah, it is an art form on its own, and yeah, there are certain things they should never touch to look into live action, but there are things like Avatar, you already had the template. And we've said this many times on this show when it comes to like comic books. You don't need to write a screenplay. You don't need to draw up storyboards. You already fucking got it there on the goddamn pages.
Yep.
Just do it.
Yeah, no comic book fan has ever said, I'd love them to make my favorite comic in your movie, but they need to change this, they need to add that, they should be that. No, all they ever wanted was this to go to the screen. That's it.
Now, one thing I'll give it, the visuals are good.
No, the effects are good, the color paletting good, the editing is good. That part they've nailed on this show. The costume department does good. The sets
The
look
set
good.
is incredible.
For the most part, most of the characters do look really good. It's
Yeah,
just,
I was seeing
the
a
pick for
behind
the
the
two
scenes
girls
thing.
was just like,
I was seeing
however that
behind
is,
the
she
scenes
does get
thing
her
where-
attitude. She does get her attitude and her presence down. Not as good as I want it to, but it could have been worse. We've seen way worse before.
Yeah. Oh, there was a thing where they were using basically the same set, but
Yeah.
a lot of shows do this, right? You know, they can't build entire set pieces for every little thing. They got to utilize from what they had. But it was crazy how they talked about how it went from, oh, hey, so this was Kyoshi Island. Now it's Ba Sing Se. Now it's
Yeah.
the same thing, and just a slight tweaking.
Well, you got to
in the way
remember,
they do
not
the camera angles.
not everybody has the fucking huge fucking room that Disney
Right.
has. So, Mike, yeah, I do agree with you. It felt forced and pointless in the sense that they didn't do enough of it in a longer intervals as the way the animated series had. Hopefully, down the line, we'll get a little bit more in the background. We'll get a little bit more because if you notice, they also kind of threw stuff out of order. Like we're already seeing Zuko's backstory with his mother and his father, and that, am I right? That really didn't come about till the third season.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we
I actually
love the
don't-
one. Yes, that is a resounding yes.
Yep.
Right now, both seasons I am very happy with. And I'm very excited to see us go into the Alabasta arc.
Yeah, and before this, I was like a super I hate One Piece.
Yeah, he hasn't
Seeing
watched
it
it.
in this-
He hates the anime. I'm the
do.
only one in the room that is concurrent with all of it.
But doing the live action brought me into it, and I enjoy that.
Dude, the make or break for One Piece live action is going to be the Wano arc.
Oh yes,
If they fuck up Wano, it's done for. But if they can make it through Wano, then holy fuck, Eggman's gonna be fucking... Egghead's Island is gonna be fucking amazing. And shit, where the current episodes are showing and going, I am so... Elbaf is fucking fun as fuck right now. I'm loving the hell out of it. Not only you mentioned we finally got to see the big bad of it all.
Mm.
And yeah, just the intro scene of when Luffy meets him is just like, fuck.
is it fight on sight?
No, he's chained to a fucking tree, but his sheer presence alone, even Luffy's already, everything around this guy, the aura is just bad.
Yeah.
So, it's looking really good. But yeah, One Piece is definitely really fucking good.
Yeah, we've actually done a few episodes on it. Both
Yep.
on first and second season.
Yep.
Eh,
Okay, so
We'll
this I gotta put this. So here's what I think. I think if the casting is good and the stories are good, it's gonna be good. It's not a hard story to pull off. it's all going to be down to, can the person really pull off Saitama? Because let's face it, some of the hardest comedy to do is deadpan humor.
Yeah.
And Saitama is completely deadpan because he's completely oblivious to everything around him.
I feel like they could, if they don't do it right, it's going to be real gimmicky.
Yeah. So special effects have to be good. The casting has to be good.
Yeah, the story they should be able to nail
the
because
best part.
it's very linear.
Well, no. The story needs to speed up because the last season of the anime we got was fucking shit. I had waited so long to see a next, and then it literally, my God, they cut corners on so much of the animation. The story just dragged with no real fucking concluding point. It's like, come on, man. Half of that season could have been filled into 2 filler episodes, and you could have had a full season of more shit added to it. But no, I think live action, it's one of those, it in a sense, when it comes to sets, costumes, is going to be easy to pull off. When it comes to special effects and casting, that's what's going to make or break a One Punch live action.
Yeah.
It's all going to come down to casting. Because let's face it, there is not really any way, somebody knock on wood, that they could fuck up a script super bad with that. Because the dialogue of the anime itself is not overly complicated. In fact, if you think about it, the biggest and most complex dialogue in One Punch is the villains.
Hmm.
Every bad guy. Everybody else is pretty
They got a
simple.
monologue.
In fact, the hardest character to cast in One Punch is honestly going to be King. Somebody that can portray, with just their eyes alone, that level of fear that he's hiding. Because he's a fraud.
Fair.
That, and I can't think of her name right now, but the witch with the green hair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I can think of
That'll
some
be
fucking
crazy.
hotties. I can think of some fucking hotties they could cast for that role.
Yeah, but the visual effects on that's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I think the best way to do that show would be as much physical effects as you can do.
I agree. I mean that's typically
Because some of the creatures would look badass as a physical effect. Especially like when he finally gets into the ship, the one-eyed pink blob. That would look badass if you went all Cronenberg style, full physical effect on that character. Not the fight scenes of it, but the actual, like when he's, like, why are all my cameras dying? Why the fuck is nobody responding to me? Why is half the ship falling apart?
Yeah, really portray it with the lighting. Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be. I would look forward to it, but then again, it also comes down to which studio's doing it too. If you get kind of the same people that care about it, like One Piece, it should do good. Oddly enough, I'm glad to see that Japan, when they come to making the live actions, they're getting better too. They're slowly starting to realize that there's a world market bigger for it now, so let's put a little bit more money and effort into it than they used to.
I don't realize how big of a national export it is.
Well, they are now. So much so that they, they even told copyright people and the U.S. government to
Go fuck themselves.
Well, see what happens when you drop the sun?
No, what happens is literally they went and looked at us and they were like, you want us to do what? No. Do you know the amount of the army of Weebos we could connect with? You do not know the power of the Weebies. You will could you imagine the grossness of that army?
Ugh.
A bunch of not seen daylight in 3 years, gooners crawling out of their basements, sticky and nasty, all pissed off that you just took away.
Oh man,
you just
that
took away all their porn.
An image I want. I mean, just the smell alone of that army. I mean, we were at Bar Citizen, and that smell would haunt me.
Oh yeah, man, there were a few of them that were there.
See, Japan just knows that all they have to do is show up with like 5 of these.
Oh, Dora the Destroyer? I've met him, dude. He's fucking nice and funny as hell.
That's hilarious.
What he said on here. I say Jason Statham to play Saitama.
he does
Too
too
He
old
much
does have-
now. Okay,
He does have a no
Okay.
lose
but he does
clause.
too much
Okay.
facial expressions.
hold on. If it was
Yes.
Statham 20 years ago, yes. Lately, though, his age and his face is starting to catch up with him. Remember, Saitama is supposed to look. Saitama is one of those characters you're not ever really supposed to be able to guess his age.
Yeah, if he was still doing like Transporter 2 or 3.
Yeah.
You know who would have made a good Saitama back in the day?
What?
Michael Rosenbaum.
Ooh. Yeah, I can see that one.
Because he's played several, I can't think of the movie, but he played a deadpan character, and his build is pretty close to Saitama's build. And he has gone definitely full commit. I mean, the entire time he played Lex on Smallville, he shaved his head every day. That's the biggest part, is getting an actor that will commit if they're not bald to go bald. Some of them won't.
All right, y'all might hate me for this suggestion.
Uh-oh,
but
here we go. Break out the permaband, shark.
young Jean-Luc Picard,
What do you mean, young John?
or not Jean-Luc Picard, a fucking the actor that played him.
You're
Fucking-
talking about
You're not talking about Tom Hardy, are you?
no,
No.
he's talking about freaking
Patrick Stewart. There
Patrick Stewart.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but can't play it now. He's too damn
we go.
old.
No, I'm just.
But you say
hypothetically.
young Jean-Luc. You say young Picard. I'm thinking the movie Nemesis. Technically,
Yeah.
Tom Hardy's character was a clone.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And Patrick Stewart, even young, no. He wouldn't have pulled that off.
He was. Well, most people don't realize it's like when the suit that he wore as Jean-Luc in the earlier seasons of Next Generation kind of actually made him look bigger than he was at that time. He was a very lanky gentleman at that time.
Yeah.
It wasn't until like he started playing in X-Men, being in his 50s, that he had actually kind of bulked up a little bit.
I mean, oh, here we go.
No,
This
dude,
is-
not Patrick Stewart. He cannot play One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hey,
no.
hey, this is why I
so-
bring up the opinions that they.
This
hate me
is
for,
Patrick
right?
Stewart in the young years.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Trying to think of like the new actors that would be between 20 to 30 years old that could play a good Saitama.
Uh,
That's an interesting one.
Here we go. You know what? Let's ask AI.
Okay, while you're getting that ready, I'm going to jump into our coffee roaster of the month. Give you some time to see what it comes up with, so you got some pictures to go with it. All right, so we're going to do our roaster of the month. Still love that I went all like 70s porno on that music. It just needs to end with a... All right, so roaster of the month for this month is Savage Coffee Roasters. So Savage is a multi-award-winning coffee that they basically get coffees from single origin growers that they have a cool relationship with. So a lot of the coffees that they roast, you're not going to get anywhere but from them. Not only do they go through several premier roasters that only go through them, they also work along with these roasters to do different types of fermentation process for actually getting the cherry to macerate off of the bean to give you your coffee bean, which in doing those creates some pretty crazy flavors. I have had 2 of the coffees from this company in the past, like 4 months, and both were exceptionally good. Not only were they exceptionally good, they're some of the very few coffees I've had that no matter how much I experimented with the brewing process, I never ever really got a bad cup. I just got more or less of what I wanted to find as I went up and down in the variables, which is a rarity. I've had several coffees, like two of the ones behind me right now, that I made just a tweak of, let's turn the grind a little finer. And yeah, it made me pucker up my butthole. It was not a good experience. So I will have a link to Savage Coffees. You can actually order straight through them. They do wholesale if you know anybody that has a coffee shop. They do capsules, which is their way of calling K-Cups. Because unlike Jeremy Hambley, you cannot call something a K-Cup unless you have paid your dividends to Keurig. Which I'm waiting for him to get sued. It'll be funny. Yeah, they have several Geishas, which is a very rare, hard-to-grow strain of coffee that produces some exceptionally amazing fucking flavors. And as you can see, 28 to 35, depending, how rare it is. And all of their bags are 250 grams, so they're actually full-size bags. I know there are a few places out there sometimes that kind of skimp on the bag size. The Rock would be a shitty Saitama. He's too fucking big.
He's in everything.
Now
He's in everything.
The Rock would play the good main alien baddie at the end of season 1.
Hey, we were just talking about how he's in everything. He's got to be in his own spinoff.
So
Bruce Willis probably, back in his first Die Hard
Back in his
days,
day.
would have been a good Saitama.
So asking the AI, I said, who do you think would play a good one-punch Saitama that is not an A-lister?
Ooh, that's a good add-on.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I recognize him. He was the lead in Warrior.
Yeah, Warrior. Yep. Andrew Koji. K-O-J-I. How do you say
Koji. Andrew
Koji.
Koji.
And he was like the main baddie from Bullet Train, wasn't he?
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I just saw the expert saying he was there, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I remember him.
Ryan Potter, Beast Boy from Titans.
Okay. But he's a little too young. That's the problem. Now we're going too young.
I mean, he's
Well,
lanky, sure.
So
but-
they say, he says why he fits. Potter is a high-level martial artist in real life. He can also completely handle the physical side of the role without relying on heavy stunt doubles.
But he well enough of an actor to play that deadpan of a role? That's the other question.
Well,
Koji can do
Yeah.
that deadpan type, lost in your own reality,
oh, well, come on, look at that picture. Of course this kid
All
can.
right, go to the next one. Yeah.
Last one is Makaneu,
Mekaneo Arata.
the one playing Zorro from Netflix.
Okay, the problem with that is you'd have one actor playing two different franchises, and the problem with that is now we're getting into what Hollywood's doing, which is like putting the same person in everything, a la Zendaya.
Yeah.
or
But
Tom
that was
Holland.
that was the AI's 3 picks.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito for everything.
No, I actually like Koji. That would
He's
work.
got the eyes too for it, you
Yeah.
know?
The only thing that would be hard about picking Koji is getting actors to play the other characters around him that are his height. Because Koji is pretty tall.
Yeah.
So, just out of
And you think
curiosity,
about Genuis and all the others are the same height, almost the same height. It's only King and the other ones that get bigger than Saitama.
so Shark, out of curiosity, will Copilot there, if you tell it to take Andrew Koji and put him in the style of One Punch Man, if
It might.
do it?
It should. Hold on.
Yeah,
So
let's see if we can do
Saitama is 5'9". Genesis is 5'10".
Okay.
Saitama's girlfriend's 4'5".
Which girlfriend, though? They're
The
talking
witch,
about
the
the
green-haired
hurricane.
witch.
Yeah, Tornado Typhoon or
Yeah.
whatever her name is.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of it right now.
All right. So let's see. Let's see.
I'm looking at
Bill
some of the
Burr.
characters right now. I know who The Rock could play.
Huh.
Puri Prisoner.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man, and you know he would do it too.
Quite possibly. Bill Burr. Trying to think of what was the name of the main, the name bad guy.
Here we go. Let's see how it comes out.
Oh,
That's
you
still
should
working.
give them 2 pictures. You know, like give one of Saitama, give one of Andrew.
Yeah, it says still creating image.
So it might still do it. Who knows? We can come back to it when it pops up if you want.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying something here. I'm curious to see what it tells me on this.
Welcome to our AI slop now.
Oh. Oh. That might... All right, I got to bring up a picture here. If it's who I think it is. So this guy is a Japanese actor. He's also very fluent in martial arts. This is who I think would play a good Garo. Takiro Sato.
Huh.
Because I can't find a picture of him. The motherfucker is jacked. Like, he wears suits all the time, but he is fucking jacked. And where most people recognize him is he played the live-action Rurouni Kenshin. The other one it gave me here, where is it? Shark, bring up Louis Tan. You know, another thing that AI said would play a good Garo, but I don't see it? Adam Driver.
Interesting.
All just because of his obsessive, like the obsessive nature he played in Star Wars.
Yeah.
But let's see if Louis Tan said Louis Tan was in Mortal Kombat and Deadpool 2. Oh! Okay, yeah, he could. That guy has actually played a villainous asshole before. Yeah, he could play a good Garo. Or Garo. All right, my enunciation today sucks ass.
Actually, he could probably give him some blonde hair, make his hair blonde and shaggy. He could play
yeah, Mike,
Genos.
that was my reaction. I was thinking, like, okay, AI definitely does not match the point of finding someone that looks the character. It was going solely off of the intensity of the character. Yep. You know who actually would have made a good Garo back in the day? Think about when Van Damme's played a bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
And Van Damme's
nonchalant.
Van Damme's fighting style too would match Garo's.
Yeah.
And his speed. Van Damme still is fucking fast. So we're gonna hop in. Louis Tam is in. That's right. He was in Iron Fist. I forgot about that. You're right. Damn, he's been in a lot of stuff actually. I think Louis Tan would probably be the best pick then. He has the acting chops, he has the physicality, he has the knowledge of multiple martial arts. Give him the crazy fucking hair and he's good. Now, the person that would have been a great one to play his teacher, was it Iron Tiger or whatever they called the old man?
Oh, yeah.
Mako would have been a perfect pick for him, but Mako's no longer alive. So, rest in peace, Mako. And if anybody doesn't know who Mako is, he was the Asian sorcerer that brought Conan back to life in Conan. That's Mako. Or, as most people remember him as, he was the voice of the turtle in Kung Fu Panda. That was Mako.
Oh.
Master Sifu.
Yep. Noodles, no noodles.
Let's face it, all that was a stolen do or do not, there is no try.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do a little segment called Coffee Stories. I was kind of, I got to look at my notes here, remember which way my brain was going that day. Did I put, oh, I did put notes in here. God damn it, thank you. I got ahead of myself. Yay! Yeah, Lutan is definitely, he is underrated. He's one of those that, he's never gotten like a lead role, I don't think. I think he's always been a bad guy, a villain, or a side character, or a no, he's never been the main lead. Co-lead, yes, not main lead. Which is sadly, man, there's a lot of great actors that have never gotten their shot, that's fucking Hollywood for you.
Yep.
Okay. So here's a little bit of Louis Tan plays the genetically engineered mutant Shatterstar. Oh yeah, that's right. Also known as Rusty. So I wanted to kind of share like in kind of like a little bit of get each person here kind of just talk about their experience in a sense with coffee, because we like to do every once in a while coffee centric things. New tech, which sadly there isn't any great new tech I've got my hands on because shit's too fucking expensive right now. And I don't feel like F5 warring for shit that I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. So I just kind of wanted to talk about something that a lot of people kind of overlook. Last episode, I kind of stressed on how water is a major thing when it comes if you really want good coffee. You got to have good water. The easiest way to do that is if you want a cheap thing, something readily available to anyone, is Crystal Geyser. You can buy Crystal Geyser by the gallon at any grocery store. And it has a perfect pH and a perfect mineral level to create good coffee to where you don't got to add shit or worry if it's going to fuck your machine up. But kind of what happened to me recently is when I switched grinders, I for a while there, I have issues kind of readjusting because each grinder, each gear, each burr does its own little thing. And the funniest one is I was getting shitty coffee for a while when I switched the burrs out. And it was because in my own mind, I thought I was fine enough in the grind. When I wasn't. I actually need to go finer. So it led me to thinking of how funny it is sometimes that don't always, when you're watching a coffee YouTuber or an instructional video, go by what it looks like on what you're watching. It's very deceiving. Because unless you got an actual thing that breaks down to show you the micron size of what you're doing, your eyes are going to lie to you. Like mine were. I was turning it coarser because I kept thinking, oh no, okay, it's not stalling. Stalling is when the water just goes and doesn't go anywhere. You don't want that. That no bueno. That leads to over extraction.
Hey, welcome back, Entity.
Hey, what's going on, Entity? Yeah, we had to do Friday because it being the 4th tomorrow, we kind of didn't want to fuck with anybody's 4th of July, and we all got kind of plans and shit like that. But yeah, we'd definitely be back to our every 2 weeks on Saturday. Mainly just because it works easier on Saturday, and we know kind of with your schedule, sometimes Saturday nights and other people that have come on, it's a little easier. Like I said, we are going to work on actual video form content stuff. We do have some ideas, so we'll actually have some VODs and stuff like that. And hopefully we'll get Airsoft Sit Rep and full fulminate going at some point, especially if my job it tends to change like it's going to. I'll have time to do that shit. But yeah, as my story was going, I hadn't gone small enough. So experiment around. Literally just a little minute switch on your grinder, or a little bit more water, or hotter or colder water. Experiment with your coffee. You will be blown away that maybe something you thought you were brewing great, by just a little adjustment, brings out levels in the coffee you never even knew it could do. But bear in mind, you're also going to have the reversal. You'll make that little change and you'll just take one sip and be like, and wish you hadn't fucking done it. So, have fun with coffee. So that's my little experience, fucking with grind size, learning the hard way that it's never, your eyesight, it can lie to you. And how quickly variables can change even though you didn't think they did. So,
See,
Walrus,
I've
go with
enjoyed.
yours.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
So the extent of my expertise when it comes to caffeine in coffee is very little. Shouldn't say caffeine for coffee. Caffeine. But I've got an espresso maker. Basically a pressure cooker without a release valve for safety. Regardless, it works fantastic. But I've been experimenting with taking a bunch of different coffees that you wouldn't necessarily say, hey, I'm going to use this for espresso. You know, more of your like normal household names of coffee and doing it at a finer grind for espresso. And then seeing how the flavors change on that. And it's been an exciting journey going through that. Specifically with a lot of the Black Rifle coffees that I would do. They would it'd be a lot more. I know, but they would be a lot more floral than I thought. Hey, again, I'm not.
They were good when they were the original roast, and I know that because I was in the room when they were being roasted. But what you're buying now is nothing of what BRCC was at the beginning. Not even close. In fact, you're probably buying the same shit that some of the other shit on Walmart's shelf is in, but just in a different bag.
Hey, it tastes better than Folgers, so I'm happy.
So let me answer Mike real quick and then Entity. So Mike, I personally, so interesting question to ask is, do you guys add milk or water first when making coffee? So if it's an espresso-based drink, like a latte or a cappuccino, or my favorite is cortado, which is 50-50 steam milk, frothed milk, and espresso. It's a good way to test if the coffee's good and if the barista knows how to do both. And it also, if their coffee is a little bit harsh, the milk kind of sweetens it up. As for adding water to your coffee when making it, technically the coffee we all drink when you do a pour over or you do your drip, at work or anything like that, is technically what an Americano is. Because an Americano is literally a shot of espresso with, a 1-to-10, whatever ratio of water added to it to dilute it out. But as for me, my morning is I do a pour over through a V60, which is the brewing vessel I use. And I just drink it black. But then again, really good coffee, you don't need to add any of that to it. But yeah, if you're dealing with lower end coffee, it is not bad to add milk or to dilute it with water. It's all to what your taste is and what you like. The only thing I don't like is when people fucking add flavored fucking syrups to shit or a ton of fucking sugars and sweeteners like, a la the Frappuccino shit. Because then it doesn't matter what you're drinking. You're not drinking coffee anymore. You're drinking diabetes with a splash of caffeine. So, with the amount of times y'all talk about coffee, y'all are going to turn into Fry from Futurama in that one episode. I already did.
Yeah, he's already there. We're just playing catch up.
When I was working for a coffee company, I drank enough to basically feel like I was the Flash and everything around me was in the Speed Force for a few seconds. And then my brain got really heated up and my heart was like, you fucktard, we can't handle this much. Well, I'll rephrase that. My body reminded me you haven't eaten that day and that's not a good combo.
Yeah.
However, though, I am, now that we've slowly started getting the garage in view, the plan down the road is to be roasting my own coffee. I know how to do that. I just don't have the equipment right now or the space, but that is changing. The name of the coffee company has already been solidified, the rights, everything. I have all of it. It's just getting down, and basically I don't want to make anything crazy at first. I just want to do a good decaf and 2 really good light and medium roasts, and we'll let people know on the channel here when it gets off. And if you want a bag, hey, Shark and I will get a website set up and through Shopify and off to the races. I don't want to be big. I don't ever want to be big. Like, if I could get it to where I've got people buying 100 bags a month, I am a happy fucking person. I don't want any more. The minute you go past that level, you are in a realm of, one, being able to find the amount of those beans and keep the quality the same is going to get affected. I don't know anybody that I know that are roasters that the minute they upped from a 5 kilogram roaster to a 10 and 20 that things didn't change. It altered it to the point where it was still good, but it wasn't as good as when they were doing it in small batches. You just have so much better quality control the smaller the volume, especially when you're getting into light roast and harder to do beans. Question for everybody. What is your perfect cup of coffee? All right, Shark, you go.
Whatever is strong enough that I don't have to take my government mandated meth to be solid on.
All right, narrow it down.
Narrow it down.
Type in a sense of
I prefer a good latte, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Any flavors, or anything, or just simple
No,
latte?
I like. I mean, if there's some flavors, I'll take some. But just a good simple latte where it doesn't taste burnt. Starbies, just a good latte. As
You mean
is,
we shouldn't
no ads.
we shouldn't talk about that pecan flavored coffee from HEB?
No,
You mean independent?
no.
What?
What I roasted or what I got for Amber whenever she wanted the pecan flavored coffee and the
Yeah.
grinder.
Was it that Independence?
It
It's
may
the one
have
that
been.
HEB has. That's
Yeah.
called Texas Pecan.
Yeah, that you.
Yeah, that's Independence Coffee Company.
Okay. Yeah.
See?
Okay. What about you, Walrus?
Well, for me, being Italian and not drinking a whole lot of coffee, as much caffeine as I can put into a small form factor as possible. So probably an espresso.
So caffeine water to make it.
Yeah.
All right. Mine is two parts. I love a good cortado, which is just an espresso and milk, 50-50, equal ratio. But my perfect cup of coffee is pretty much what I try to achieve every morning, which is just taking a very good quality coffee, getting the water right, getting the temp right, doing a simple slow pour over. And I have achieved, Shark got to experience one time. I had a coffee from a gentleman by the name of, what was it? It was Diego Bermudez. He runs the El Paraiso Coffee Farm in Colombia. And it was a geisha that was thermal shocked. Well, it was a double thermal shock, which one day we'll go into an episode breaking down what all these different products, because there's a fuck ton of, every month somebody's coming up with something new and crazy. And I don't know why Shark's going into Zen mode.
He's thinking about the pecan coffee.
No.
Enough.
I may or may not be texting with the other half.
Ah, okay. I was about to say, at that angle, it looked like you were fast asleep. I almost wanted to reach your screen. She's like, quack, more coffee. But basically, this coffee, once I did my normal brew, because I have like kind of a baseline of where I start with every coffee, and that gives me an idea if I need to go up or down on different things. This coffee literally tasted like a sweet peach oolong tea. It smelt of like peaches. It was insane. I never had a coffee that did that. And there are coffees out there that go wild. I had one that literally tasted like fucking strawberries and watermelons. It's crazy what coffee can do when it's really good coffee, and the process of how they achieve it is done to perfection. Now, when I do go out, there's a coffee place here that's local called Theory. Mark is him and his wife are amazing people. My go-to to him is, oddly enough, and this is weird because I'm normally not sweet things in my coffee, but this is not sweet. That's the weird part about it. I do their vanilla latte iced with a splash of honey and cinnamon, mainly because the espresso roast he uses, honey complements the natural honey process of that coffee. The cinnamon I do just for thermogenics. And their vanilla is not sweet. It is a pure vanilla bean syrup that they make in-house to a 2-to-1 water to sugar, and he uses rock sugar to vanilla bean. That's its ratio. And Shark's had it a couple times, and it's just perfect. And every time they make it, it is 100% replicated the same every fucking time. And I love that. Yeah,
Yep.
honey goes good with coffee if done right. The best way to do it is take your honey, like you're doing a simple bar syrup. You do 1 part honey to 1 part water. You do a 50-50. And then you can put it in a squeegee bottle, and it won't ever grow bacteria, and it'll be thin enough to where you don't need to always have hot coffee to mix it. You can actually make it into an iced drink. Another thing that goes great with coffee is actually orange. In fact, a friend of mine, Gabe, Shark and Walrus have been there. He makes an iced coffee that he literally uses everything you would use in an old-fashioned, but instead of bourbon, it's coffee. It's cold brew coffee.
Yeah,
You know
that
what else
drink
goes
is my
good
new
in coffee?
obsession.
You know what else goes good in coffee? Irish cream.
Yeah, well, if we're making an Irish coffee, just make a goddamn Irish coffee. I ran out of sugar and dumped some honey in the cup. Oddly enough, Mike, most of the people I know who have ended up loving honey and coffee, that's what happened. They've all gone down that rabbit hole. And did he say, you mentioned, you Entity, you were talking about a specific cup of coffee you had recently. Is that the same one? Is it the same caramel coffee you were talking about before, Entity? Or is this kind of a new one you found in that same realm? And yes, Mike, Irish cream is great, but it must be Bailey's. I'm sorry, the other stuff, the cheaper, the knockoffs, they have a. I tried that one. What's the other one out there, Shark and Walrus? That's not Bailey's. It's the other one that everybody uses.
Was it the one that we got at the bachelor party?
Maybe. All I know is whatever one I'm thinking of, it has, to me, a metallic finish.
I don't remember.
Go Bailey's or go home. It's a new one. Okay, Entity, so what's the new one you got hooked on? I'm curious now. Like, is it a caramel process or just a caramel flavored coffee, or is it a coffee with caramel added to it? It's the funny thing about coffee, man. You can go down a rabbit hole of so many fucking variables for just one drink.
Yep.
See, it's like I want to do that old fashioned coffee, but then also put bourbon in it and see how it goes.
Not well.
Yeah, probably not. But hey,
no,
this is
not
why
well.
we try these things.
You got to remember everything he made in that is to go with the coffee, even the orange syrup, even the bitters he created. You do something like a bourbon, the smokiness is probably going to overpower it. I do not think it will end well. I really don't. If you want an old-fashioned, just make an old-fashioned. If you want the best old-fashioned in your life, and Shark can attest for this, you go to Pache in Austin.
Oh.
They have the largest bourbon selection in the world.
Yeah.
Just caramel melted into the coffee to drown out the bitterness. Man, Entity, you need to find yourself some less bitter coffee, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Like, don't get me wrong, that still sounds good, even though I'm not into big sugary stuff. I mean, let's face it, caramel is potent sugar. But, yeah, if the coffee's that bitter, man, woohoo. Yeah. Ditch the Folgers, dude. I know some coffee can get expensive, but you can find some pretty good coffees for about $15 that aren't bitter. Like, try more light roasts. But here's the crazy part, Entity. When you brew it, if the thing you're using to brew, you can in some way control the temperature, drop the temperature down to about 196 Fahrenheit. Don't go above the boiling point. You'll be shocked at how much that bitterness, even with the coffee you're using now, disappears. That's something a rabbit hole I went down was actually brewing at lower temperatures. And it kind of shocked me how much it actually changes, especially with light and medium roasts.
So I got a question for you, Wolf. So,
what's up?
So my brother, he just got some Flip coffee in today. I think we've showcased them. Flip is the name of the coffee, or at least the company. He got in a cold brew today from them.
Okay,
and
cold brew as in which way did he get it? Like a bag of coffee they said is good for cold brew, or is this already in a can?
No, it's a bag of coffee.
Okay.
To make it.
So this is their cold brew roast?
Yes.
Okay. So what's your question?
What? Yeah, sorry. So how would you go about doing that? Because I just want to compare it to what he's doing right now.
Okay, so the best way to do a good cold brew is, one, get a pitcher that is designed for infusing tea. So it'll be the pitcher that actually has the metal mesh canister that goes in the center and the water's just around it. Mm-hmm. You're going to grind your coffee, and you're going to grind your coffee very coarse. You do not want it to be medium or fine. It needs to be coarse. It needs to have little smaller than an airsoft BB little chunkies in it along with the particles.
Like coarse ground pepper.
Little coarser.
Okay.
Yeah, you want a little coarser. Because cold brew never is done with medium or fine. It's always, you always want it to be coarser the better, but not too coarse, because then it won't extract everything. And basically you're going to want to go It's been a while since I've done cold brew. See, mine, I have a line already in the picture, so I can't remember the volume ratio. But just go online, go online, even AI, and ask, what is a good baseline ratio to make a gallon of cold brew? And it'll tell you how much to weigh out of the coffee and to the water ratio. Kind of start from there. Because with cold brew, the best part about it is if it's still too strong, you can always just add more water to it when you're pouring it. You're basically going to put it in there. You're going to fill the water up. You're going to put it in your fridge, and don't touch that fucker for 24 hours.
Okay.
And that's it.
Now, so that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So he did just about everything you just said. The interesting thing for this experiment is he put it in a vacuum canister. And I wonder what it's going to be like.
What do you mean you put it in a vacuum canister?
So the canister, or I should say the vessel that's got the coffee in it,
Yeah.
is basically you can take all the air out of it.
I don't think it'll change it any. I don't really think it will.
An experiment to do to see if it does.
Yeah, I don't think it will, just because there is one machine that has come out in about the past 6 years for cafes to use to rapidly make cold brew.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't use vacuum. What it uses, it's a vessel that the coffee is in the center, and it is actually using pressure to create waves inside the machine, and on top of it also has an ultrasonic pad. So it's basically all the natural movement of just coffee sitting by it, water sitting by itself in a fridge for 24 hours. It does all of that in like an hour using massive vibration and pressure.
Yeah, because I'm coming from the world of like using a chamber vac for like marinating meat and stuff.
Yeah, but see, that's a different philosophy. You got to remember, what you're doing there is you're taking everything you're putting around it and pushing it into what you're making. The process of coffee is stripping everything out of the bean. Different direction. So I don't think it'll fuck it up, but I don't think if you did it normal to that, I don't think it really changed much. Now, if you were doing it under immense pressure and then quick release, pressure and quick release, which is what that machine is doing I was talking about, that's different because then you're forcing all the water molecules into the coffee, pulling all the coffee and the oils out, and you're doing it multiple times until the bean basically just has nothing left in it. But that's how I would do cold brew. If I had, I would love to have how, let me see if y'all guys will get a kick out of this. The Japanese love doing it using what is known as a tower.
What is zero sugar caramel? Like that, huh?
Zero sugar caramel, what it probably is it's it's brown buttered, probably thickened with something like tapioca starch or xanthan gum, and then they're probably adding erythritol or a sugar substitute. And if it's erythritol or the one that starts with an A, that's actually not that bad because those are actually just basically dates dehydrated and ground up.
Huh.
So the Japanese, they love, and this is a simple one. These things get fucking big and elaborate as a motherfucker. But they love doing cold brew and making a spectacle of it in their cafes by using one of those. So they just put ice cubes at the top, the coffee in the middle with a controlled flow, and then the catch tank below has a controlled flow. But they, like I was saying, they get pretty wild on them. Like I've seen ones that, like these in this picture here, that towers with freaking chemistry set straight.
Well,
chemistry set shit added in them like that.
It's reminiscent of the of like old moonshiner stills.
Pretty much. This is one that once I actually have room, I actually want to get one of those. I actually know someone that has one that he's not using that I eventually want to try because oddly enough, the best cold brew coffee I've actually ever made was actually using Death Wish's Coffee's Valhalla Java.
Huh.
Their Valhalla Java makes a really chocolatey, creamy cold brew. What it is, he said, coffee that I use is the one my roommate buys. It has Yeah, Robusta is actually one of the most widely used beans out there. It all just depends, too, entity how they roast it. Like I said, some roast, if it's darker, I'm just not a fan of dark roasts. I really am not. I've only had a few I've ever liked. The dark roast we get here in the States is not the dark roast you would get in Europe. In fact, they look at our dark roast and they all have the same reaction, which is, what the fuck did you do to your beans? Like, did you forget it was roasting? Because our dark roasts are basically burnt to the rest of the world. Coffee is not supposed to get that oily and that, that fucking dark. So, hope Shark's okay.
Yeah, he just disappeared.
Yep. Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and start one of the first trailers.
Okay.
So let me get this ready. We're going to watch some trailers. All right, so we got a few of them tonight. First one that came across my feed is a new one from Illumination Productions, which is called Not Alone. Oh. And for the most part, Illumination has had a pretty good track record on their animation. And I apologize if you can't hear me over the audio of the video. Like I said, Shark is hosting tonight, so we didn't realize it does that to the audio.
It's not too bad right now. But it's also
I auto-turned down the volume on the trailer.
Yeah.
We are going to keep talking because I don't want to get dinged by the AI when it comes to that song.
That's very true. I mean, it's looking good so far.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's people that do Despicable Me and Pets and all their stuff has always looked really good. So I'm saying, I don't really remember a movie Illumination ever did that I didn't enjoy. I mean, I might not like some of the others, but
Did I just make you blush?
I can't think of a movie they ever made that I disliked.
Adorable.
No, I'm not
True.
blushing. I haven't blushed
I didn't take
ever.
you for a blusher.
Because I'm not.
Huh.
Fran!
Yeah?
Do you want some lunch with
I think
me?
it's funny how all of their characters lately, though, the ears that
They
they
look
do
the
on
same.
them, literally, well, they stole them
I
from
could
Wallace and
do
Gromit.
dinner.
Yep.
Like dinner?
Yes, dinner.
So it accidentally snags him. He never makes it to dinner.
I don't know. This is one of those stories could go multiple different ways, but it's kind of... If you think about it, this is a big departure from their other films because so far I haven't seen like much humor. This is seeming like this is going to be a little bit more serious. It's got like that adultness that Up had to it.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Where it's got a deeper story. Yo, are those the aliens from Space Jam?
Okay.
What do we do? Quick, play dead!
Stay back, beast, or I'll
There-
puncture your sight ball.
There's the funny.
Do it. I've seen it, and it's very messy. Oh, and I'm also dead. Oh.
Okay. I mean, it's a teaser, so it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
get a read off of a teaser. So,
But
I
it's
don't
a
know.
good teaser because it didn't give it away.
True. I don't know. I don't know how to rate that one. That one, I don't know.
Right now, I'm kind of sitting in the realm of I'll enjoy watching it when it comes to Disney Plus or wherever it ends up.
I'll watch this movie if Rocket and Groot are in it.
Vin Diesel and Bradley Cooper, that's all you want to see.
So the next one I got came across my feed the other day. This is a new one coming out with Jessica with Ortega in it.
Huh.
Hello, my name is Clara. I'm an artificial friend.
Good morning,
Huh, she's not doing spooky,
Yeah.
which is like what she's known for.
Artificial friends aren't as popular as they used to be, but I still firmly believe that all of you older AFs have a fighting chance at finding homes.
Glorious
The
son.
look of it, you can definitely
let's
tell
take him,
already.
okay?
Whoever the
Let me find
director
a
is
friend.
definitely loved movies like The
If I
Royal
do get chosen,
Tenenbaums.
how will I know if my person and I are a good match?
Okay, yeah, I
Just
see
remember
that.
everything you learned, and hopefully they'll come to love
Put
you
Vin
like a
Diesel
member of the
for
family or
Saitama.
family dog.
I'm Josie.
But now
Clara,
Vin
honey, if I'm
Diesel.
gonna buy you a robot, I'm not going to be spending money on an old, outdated one. You said that I can choose, and I choose Clara. She's special.
And she's on special, 20% off.
AFs are like a blank canvas.
It's an imbecile.
It would appear. We come out of the lab with the intelligence of a toddler. Is that where the sun lives? And then we learn everything from our humans. There you go. And then slowly.
Well, that's
So in a
dumb.
sense, you're not paying for an artificial friend. You got an
so
artificial
much of you.
child.
Yeah,
It's all
essentially.
perfect
That's what I
until
was just
it's
thinking.
not.
Don't put that idea in her head. Just get out there, Fred.
There are things in this house
Josie?
that are none of your concern.
It would be a crazy twist if it turned out that they
Consider
weren't.
this a trial period.
robots.
You're still under warranty. And I won't hesitate for a second to send you back.
Damn, she gained some weight.
Then it's back to the factory, and your parts will be melted down for next gen AFs.
Well, I mean, for Wednesday, I mean, she looked like anorexic.
No, I'm talking
Or for
about.
next gen AFs.
Where'd it go?
Whoa,
Back to the factory, and your parts will be melted down for next gen AFs.
Son of a bitch.
still
Go
under
back far
warranty.
enough.
And I won't hesitate for a second
Her.
Oh, yeah.
to send you
Okay.
back.
Yeah, age is not being
Then
kind
it's
to
back
her in
the
the sense
factory,
of
and your
she
parts
is
will be melted down for next gen
getting
AFs.
whiter.
Whoa. Glorious son. I'm coming to your house to speak face to face. I know the answers are out there. Please show me the way to heal this family and save us all from the darkness and certain doom.
Okay, there's the
Okay, thank
there's
you.
a
I love
bad-
you.
bad guy.
Entity said she looks like Val's mom from South Park
You're
now.
not the droid we're looking for, honey. Chrissy, I think that we could become really great friends, and I just think you can't tell
What?
Get your hand in the box.
That's why it looks like that. Did you catch who did it?
No, I
It's
didn't.
fucking Watiti.
That explains everything.
That's why the color palette and everything looks the way
Yep.
it does. It's fucking Taika Waititi. We cast my big biggest bitch and how I wear stupid bitches. Bitch. Oh, the boys and girls. Reminds me of a tamer version of Emma Stone's movie. Oh, that's actually a good call, Mike.
Yeah.
That does. It does kind of, well, especially the trailer. The trailer definitely does have almost the same vibes as like the first trailer for Pretty Things or Poor Things. Hey, I actually thought Poor Things, even though I can't stand Ruffalo, Poor Things was a good movie. Weird and good. It reminded me back of like Tim Burton back in his glory days of like Scissorhands and those type of movies. Plus, I can't lie, I'm a man. Gave me Emma Stone naked, and I've been waiting to see that for a while. Yeah, it is very surreal. I love Mike how as the time progresses, more color palette gets dropped in, and the camera, like the way they shoot it, changes as her perspective of the world changes. It's a good movie. It should have won a lot more awards and didn't. So next one we got, I had not heard anything about this movie. Came across my feed, and it's with Rupert Grint. And this is honestly, I think, the first thing I've seen him in like a bigger film since Potter.
Well, you were right. It's amazing.
Yes, Mike Begonia was badass.
Make me a mother.
The lead male in Begonia is one of those actors that he's never been given up until that movie. Never got enough good credit of how great of an actor that guy really is.
You were the best mom in the world.
It hurts him when I touch.
Siellähän on.
Miksi oli noin oudon näköinen?
This is already a weird movie.
You mean him?
And the name alone tells you
For a lot of us,
Nightborn.
this new creature can feel completely alien.
He sucked my blood.
How's that tree grow back?
He was calling it.
Did I ever tell you what
Oh, so
Granny said?
it's a straight up
About all
horror.
this junk. Could I reverse that?
This is more psychological thriller.
Let's have a look.
Because if they do it right, they're going to do it like Rosemary's Baby. You're probably never ever going to see what the kid really looks like, or it's going to be till the last fucking minute.
The problem is your relationship with our child.
I don't give it blood. It'll kill me.
Alright, this is a good fucking
I want you to
trailer.
be happy again.
Okay, that's on my list to see big time. Oh, it's going to be on Shudder, so it'll be straight to streaming on Amazon through Shudder. Nice. Which I already have.
You know, that one's not my bag. You know, just that style is not my deal.
Yeah, I know. You don't do the scary stuff.
I just don't enjoy it. You know, it's out there for a reason. People like it. I'm just not that people.
Yeah. I just don't see why not. I mean, freaking horrors. There is some damn good fucking horror movies. And there's a lot of horror movies. Hold on real quick. I'm texting our missing man.
I've already texted him and nothing. Oh, okay. Yeah. He's
Okay.
indisposed, but he'll be back.
Okay. There's a lot of movies that have fallen into horror that I think you would like that aren't really what your definition of horror is. Because horror is a lot broader than people give it credit for. It's not just all hack slash scary all the time. So,
Yeah, I guess it's more of like the whole like jump scare type thing of like,
Yeah.
hey, we're building you up, and then quiet, and then bam, hit you.
yeah, and then there are
I
movies
don't
that
enjoy
get
that.
popular that people have missed like the entire plot on it. Like you see people that love the Saw films because they love the fucking gore and they love the effects, they love the scariness of it, but then they miss the underlying point that gets flushed out by the third film in full.
Mm-hmm.
Which is honestly, when I first actually got to work security and met Tobin Bell, what is it? Good to see Rupert Grint finally free of Harry Potter. Nightmare he was in. Yeah, Rupert Grint kind of was one of the few people that got trapped in Potter in a sense that he got typecast as the character, and yeah, I think a movie like this is good to break him out of it. So what I was saying was, when I met Tobin Bell, and of course doing security, you get to meet the person for a while, you talk to them, because they got to finally like see if they actually want you around them.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, because you're not trying to be a hindrance to them. Like that defeats the purpose.
Yeah, and him and I were talking, because at that time the third Saw film had actually come out.
Okay.
And I asked him, I go, can I ask you a question about how you pick roles and everything? I go, what about Saw intrigued you into actually playing that character? Like, what, when you read the script was given to you, what made you tell your agent, hey, I want to kind of try to go for this one? And he just talked about, it was the intricacies of the overlaying plot, because I guess they had kind of given him a breakdown of all of how the first three were going to unfold.
Oh, wow.
And I told him
that's definitely
cool.
more than what you'd normally get.
Yeah. So it showed you that now all the movies after probably they came up off the spur because of how popular it got. But they did have a dedicated plan for the first 3. Those were already drawn out. And I told him, I go, I find it interesting that out of all the genre of movies that could talk about this, that Saw was the first movie to ever bring up the non-existent predisclosed condition clause. And he just kind of looked at me, he's like, you know about that? And I go, my mom works in insurance. I've heard the horror stories of how many people died because the insurance agencies searched for something that they left out of their medical record, even if it was something as stupid as athlete's foot, and used it to enact that clause and deny a life-saving claim. And that's exactly in Saw what pushes him over the edge. They deny his cancer treatments because of using a non-pre-existing condition. And Saw was actually the first movie to fucking bring that up in full. A fucking horror movie. Let's see what NT put here, Rogan. So basically the movie is just a manifestation of the saying that's face only a mother could love. Pretty much, in a sense. I think this thing is probably going to go more twisted. The question that trailer leads to me is the baby really that fucked up, or is the mother fucking, like, is this something supernatural, or is this Munchausen by proxy on steroids?
Yeah.
Is she damaging the kid? Is she creating it, turning it into a monster? That and how parents' love can be damaging as well as, yeah. Just look at almost every serial killer. It's always a mommy issue. For the most part. Yeah. Like, blocking your kid in a basement all the time and feeding him through a hole and calling him a dirty little animal really makes them a good human being. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's exactly what turned... That was either Dahmer or Bundy. One of those two. That was their childhood.
I think it was Bundy.
Yeah. Oh, it could have been Ed Gein, too. I don't know. I am not a fanboy enough to know all their origins. I just know their names because I was alive when all the fucking newspaper clippings about these assholes came
I've
about.
just seen various, TV
or
shows.
Various
and
documentaries.
Yeah.
All right, let's hop to the next one. This one, even though it being the third film, I will admit I actually enjoyed both of the other 2 movies. For what they were to me, they were entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
Munchausen by proxy on steroid. Yeah, the joke. Well, the Joaquin Phoenix version of the Joker was definitely that. The real Joker in the comics, we still don't know. They've altered the truth of what his origin was so many fucking times intentionally because I don't think we're ever meant to know the Joker's true story.
Don't tell Mom.
I enjoyed playing the games. I thought the first movie was good, so this will be entertaining.
The second movie was pretty good too.
Else.
The second one was pretty good too.
I don't remember seeing that one.
Let's do this. Name one bird cooler than your dad.
LaSwan James, Hendaya, Michael Beek Jordan, Timothy Qualamang,
I said
Bad
one.
Birdie, Tate McCraven, Owlix Earl, Ryan Gosling.
I'm a professional full-time parent. It's my new job.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Came to say goodnight to the best daughter in the world.
Oh, what? No way.
Yes way.
That is so wild.
Really? Well,
Hold on. My dad's mumbling something in the doorway. Dad, do you need something? I'm on the phone.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. You guys
I love you too, Dad.
video chat.
Don't tell Mom. Whoa, time to call in the bomb squad. Oh, yeah! You guys got this, right?
I've got a situation here.
Everything going okay out there?
We need a new diaper.
I don't know where the diapers are.
No.
Oh, it's like the Bellagio fountain.
Where'd he go? Didn't Red say no soda?
Oh, no. Why is he doing that? Is that normal?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Turns into a gremlin.
Call 911. Or an exorcist.
All right. Well, that'll be amusing.
Okay, that looks funny. That looks amusing. What did he put over your Joker's origin stories change hands more time than Inspector Gadget's? Yeah, I actually like the fan theory that Inspector Gadget is actually the leader of Claw. He's playing both roles.
Yeah.
I thought that was a pretty good one because if you think about it, you never see the guy.
Yeah, all you see is the arm, if anything.
That or the theory is it's actually Penny.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, there's theory that both sides, it's either Penny or Gadget, are actually the bad guy. For birds, it seems they're afraid of natural selection. All right, this one I haven't watched yet, but I've heard a few things about it. Mainly because the director, so far, I loved his last movie. And that is Werewolf. And it is done by Robert Eggers, who did Nosferatu.
Okay. Yeah, it should be
Willem Dafoe.
Hey, welcome back.
Got back in time for Werewolf by the same guy that did Nosferatu. You missed Angry Birds, though.
I've seen it. I've seen the previews.
The third one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mike, check it out. There's a few people that have done videos on the theory that the leader of Claw and Inspector Gadget is either Gadget or Penny. Yeah, Defoe is in this. Entity, Nosferatu was a movie that this guy made before that, which was a reinterpretation of the original vampire film from the 20s called Nosferatu.
Keep my husband safe from his cursedness.
Thy soul is cursed. Thy kin are cursed. Thy world is cursed.
Oh.
I'd say my favorite underrated horror movie is The Ritual. Ritual's pretty good. Now, this looks pretty good. I mean, Nosferatu was a lot better than I expected it to be. The guy definitely knows how to do horror. The make or break to me on that movie is going to be how they portray the final turn and the transformation into the final turn. Because still, to me, hands down, the best werewolf transformation ever done on film is still American Werewolf in London. I mean, that one literally put physical effects on the map that made Rick Baker's Creature Shop a household name in the movie industry. And still to this day, it is the most gut-wrenching, like, Cronenberg-style transformation into a werewolf. I mean, you're hearing bones crack and separate and grow longer, skin ripping and regrowing, hair actually growing out of out of the skin. I mean, it's violent. It's like he's screaming, and it's violent. It's painful. It's what you would think transforming into what a lycanthrope would be. Robert Eggers, The Witch, The Lighthouse, Northman, great. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's hilarious how many people I know watched The Lighthouse and didn't realize that The Lighthouse is a Lovecraftian tale. Y'all didn't catch that. Have either one of y'all seen The Lighthouse?
No.
It's a Lovecraftian tale.
Hmm.
Literally a beautiful fucking movie, too, the way it is done. Like, that honestly is one of the only other movie I watched recently in in like a negative sepia tone or a black and white toning like that looked that good was if none of y'all have seen the black and white 4K version of Mad Max Fury Road, watch it. It's fucking gorgeous. It's, in my opinion, better than the original. That and Spider Noir is badass in black and white.
I was about to say that I'm the guy that watched Spider Noir in color.
Oh God, I'm yeah. You saw that one?
Yeah. But in France. Oui.
Technically, I think they already have. It's called Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. All right, I got the last trailer of the evening tonight. Let's see here. Get this one fired up. We got, as I promised at the beginning of the show, the very first official teaser trailer for and it's not season 2. Each story is independent.
Correct. But they say this one will make you cry worse than the last one.
Yeah. Cyberpunk
David's dead.
Edge Runners 2. No, David is dead. They already confirmed that.
Yeah. Is this one we got to talk over as well?
I don't think so as much because it's not a lyrical song. I've noticed when I get the copyright dingies, it's all, even if it's Japanese or Asian, it's if it has vocals. All right, well, just by what they showed, I've already got a theory of where we're going. The kid with the camera and everything, I have a feeling this one's going to be more involved in the underworld of brain dances.
Yeah.
Trigger just has an amazing art style. But yeah, we've already dealing with brain dancers. Now we're dealing with them. Oh shit! Okay, so far we already know by his glitching eyes he's Cyber Psycho.
Yeah.
And the Mantis Blade guy, that's a Maelstrom hit.
Yeah, it's still, I think the main character is the guy with the camera, but you know, there's just all this other shit that he's along
Yeah,
for.
you're watching all this. That's why I'm thinking it's about brain dances. So more than likely, if I had to theorize, so to answer Mike, it's Cyberpunk Edge Runners Season 2, but it's each season is a standalone, so it has nothing to do with the storyline of one. It's all, the only thing that's the same is it's in the Cyberpunk world and in Night City at some point. So here's my theory just by watching that. It's about brain dances. The main character is going to be the kid with the camera or the guy we saw, and the kid is just an accomplice with him. The guy going Cyber Psycho is probably going to be the person they're recording to create the brain dance. That's my theory. Because if you think about some of the biggest brain dances, even in the game, are people watching people die or go Cyber Psycho.
Yeah.
So either way, it looks good. Like it did. I mean, Trigger just did. God, the first season was so fucking good. Like it is very seldom I've ever seen an anime hit as hard as that one did. Let alone go back into the game that it's based in. And they've made changes and added things to where everything you used to play in the game hits fucking different because of it.
Yeah, it is done masterfully.
Yeah.
Like, most people don't know that after the update, after Edge Runners came out, there is a place inside the game that has kind of like, it's an open air mausoleum where it's just like concrete things with people's names and their pictures and all that. Well, if you go to that, you'll find Rebecca. You'll find the characters that die in the game. As you walk towards David's, you see Judy staying there in the minute. Then the game creates a sound that causes you to look away. And the minute you look back, she's gone.
Oh, wow.
And she never appears again. Yeah, it's he said anything but meeting Hanako at Emerald. Dude, They need to update and change that. Just because after you played through one time, there should be another way to do that, or that it shouldn't keep re-fucking appearing, because there's not that enough different ways. Like, the only thing that changes at Hanako is how you choose to go into Arasaka and who you go into Arasaka with, and it really doesn't ever really affect too much of the outcome of the end after you get to what is Makoni, whatever they call the fucking the main AI. You can either choose to jack Johnny in forever, yourself in, or however you choose to end it. Every playthrough of Cyberpunk, I make it my mission to get Rebecca's shotgun. Yeah, easiest gun in the game to find. You just find the 3 monks kneeling down below the hovering fish, and walk to the bush right behind them, and there's Rebecca's shotgun right there on the ground. That's how you can tell I played that game.
If you didn't cry at the first season, you're not human.
Yeah, no, that was damn good writing. That was damn good animation and a damn good story. I just love all these videos. So David really did. Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Yeah, like they don't understand the cyberpunk, just in general. Or that
you've
that
had people
made.
talk. I saw some people online. They were talking shit in the sense of the story about diminishing David and Judy's journey. They're like, why, she would go for some scrub like that, blah, 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 blah. It's like, apparently you didn't watch it, because from the very first scene where she's lying on top of him, riding through the streets on the fucking stretcher, she was already into him. She was fucking with him to see how he would respond. And the more she realized he was actually a good dude. It's like, I don't get people that got to diminish shit. The people that diminish shit like that are people that have never actually had anything like that in their real life. Those type of people that think love doesn't exist, damn the fucking patriarchy, all that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk was the first piece of media that made me cry for a 12-episode show. You get so... Yeah, because they knew how to build good characters. And I hate all these idiots. Like the other thing, the big controversy with the trailer we just watched versus the first show is all these people talking about, well, fucking Rebecca's just a lolly, and the new guy with the camera's just a shoji. And it's like, who the fuck cares? The whole point to Rebecca is she looked that way because of the implants and everything. She had wanted to look that way.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, people that are into her, they're into younger girls. It's like, where are you reading of? Nobody's even interested or in the fucking show. It's like, are you self-projecting your own desires the minute you saw that fucking character? Are you pulling a Hassan Piker?
Oh.
Dude, that's all that douche does. Everything he ever talks about is a projection of his own self, but then he changes the name to somebody else. Yeah, we don't have much to talk about him right now, except for the fact bitch might be going to jail. Yeah. Fuck that. Just deport his ass back to Turkey. Let's see how he loves streaming from dirt and a shitty internet connection.
Oh, no. He won't get to stream because he'll have to join the military.
I hope the next season will... I'm pretty sure Entity, they're going to have it, because you got to remember, when the first season came out, the game was kind of in the middle of its build-up. Like, they had the release. It was bad for most people because of the patch issues and the bugs. They had just gotten it stable, and the anime built up, revamped people's interest into the game. Then they added everything from the show into the game. Now they have all of that established, and they have even the lore of the first season, because we don't know, is this going to take place pre-David, or is this going to take place, after David or during David? We don't know the time frame of it. But now they have all that to work with. And I'm pretty sure if they show anything crazy or there's a character that people truly love, they're going to throw that into a patch. Or, God forbid, hopefully it's going to be in Project Orion, which is supposed to be the next Cyberpunk game, which is in the works, because now that they are the CD Projekt Red did admit that now that they are so close to the end game for the next Witcher game, a lot of that dev team is going to get split off to Orion. And possibly they've been rumoring maybe some type of multiplayer aspect for Cyberpunk. I think it'd be interesting, but I kind of like just playing the same simple game. I love going in and finding more shit that I haven't found. I love exploring that game. I still have a few things on the map that I haven't unlocked just because there's so much. I found it funny that people say Rebecca isn't all and then they jump so many mental gymnastics to say that she's not like what Asmongold did
with
I'm
Free
not
Ren.
familiar with
Free Ren, the 1,000-year-old elf, or the 500-year-old girl that looks like 12.
Yeah, well, I know that. Yeah.
What did Asmund do with her?
I don't know. I'm not very familiar with the whole Asmund Freeran saga.
Yeah, me either. Other than that was, I know a lot of people put it in their favorite anime, but
most
of
the
shit.
most of
good
the people,
anime.
I look at it this way: most of the people that talk shit about Asmongold are normally orbiters of the other guy, and nobody should be talking shit about no Lade, no none of that shit when it comes to Asmongold. When they ignore the fact that the most current picture of Pecker Boy's room shows a fan art of him as an animorph, drawn as an animorph wearing a diaper.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, WestJet just did a whole video on that talking about how literally one of the fan drawings behind him is a son as an animorph wearing a diaper. Yeah. Like I said, Mr. Pecker, the human version of the Projectitron 10,000. Anything you guys got that y'all wanted to pop up on here today? Any episodes, games, anything? Entity Mike, either one of y'all got anything y'all care to share? I'm up for a few more minutes to at least show one more thing. Since Shark kind of had to hop out for the first 4.
Yeah. Well.
Powder his nose.
Yeah, well, lose your gallbladder, see how you do.
You're not supposed to eat lipids for the first year.
I'm well past the first year.
Oh, if you're still you need to see somebody. But I know that feeling. They didn't tell me shit when I lost mine. And I'm sitting here just eating like normal, and 5 seconds later, whoop, bathroom. and the funny thing is, the first month when it's gone, there is no weight.
No.
It's literally the minute you feel that feeling, you got a 10-second countdown to get seated or enjoy the nasty ride that follows. The anime chain-smoking cat seems interesting. You mean interesting? Chain-smoking cat.
Oh, we talking about like the new season of anime that's coming out? Because there's some pretty good isekais that are coming out.
Is there one actually called Chain-Smoking Cat?
I'm not sure. Let me look.
I haven't even looked. Like I've got 3 videos of 3 different people I follow. Like what is it? Anavidi and like 2 others that they're all list of shit that's coming out that I haven't watched. I was going to watch all that tomorrow and get caught up on everything tomorrow. Now that I don't have to work tomorrow.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, N80.
Let me see if I can find anything here.
So it's not on Crunchyroll or High Dive. I don't know it exists. Yes, I'm chilling out to it.
Aniplex.
Are you talking about the one called Chainsmoker Cat?
I mean, that's what he said.
Yeah, well, how did you not find it? I literally just typed in anime chain-smoking cat.
It's on Netflix.
All right, here we go.
Well, see, I went straight to Crunchyroll.
Based off the manga.
All right, so what I am going to do is I am probably going to turn the audio off on this entity just to know. We'll put on CC because the anime ones have a very bad problem of having music that the AI literally goes, we're going to kill your show or we're going to make you AI edit all this shit out.
Look at that good old style Japanese electric infrastructure.
Says cat girl Yanni struggles to pay her rent and keep her job while feeding her smoking habit. As her loved one's concern grows, she must rethink her future. What the shit?
Yeah, a real smoker would do that.
Okay. I mean,
I've seen chain smokers do some nasty shit before. used to work a graveyard at a gas station. We used to have this guy that would come around that literally would search the parking lot for all the butts that still had shit left because he couldn't afford a pack himself.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know what I think about this, honestly.
I'm kind of
There's
digging
a bunch
it
of weird ones coming
I'm
out.
kind of digging it because it just seems weird, but at the same time, the art style reminds me of Sakamoto days.
So it's only got one episode out right now.
Oh, there is actually one already out?
Yep, there's one episode out.
Okay.
Yeah,
hold on.
'cause
I'm
at
throwing that
most
on the
there's-
Trello so I don't have to search for the link later.
I mean, if it's following the anime season, then there's only a max of like 2 episodes that are coming out.
Let's see, where am I going to put this?
Or that have come out, excuse me.
Where are you going to put what?
Add card.
I already got it.
Oh, well, never mind. I just given a link.
Oh, yeah, I already threw it in our trailers.
Oh, well.
Have
See,
you
way
guys
ahead of
heard
you.
of the animation on YouTube called Two Bald Clowns? I don't know. The title worries me.
Okay,
Yeah,
have
just a
y'all
bit.
mating season?
We see what?
Mating season
No.
Is this
on
on
Netflix?
YouTube?
No,
On
this is on
Netflix?
Netflix. It's from
No.
the same ones that did Big Mouth. From the same group that did Big
Okay.
Mouth.
No, we haven't seen it.
It's interesting.
Okay,
Definitely
hold on.
not YouTube friendly.
Interspecies erotica.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Ah,
This is the pilot of our indie animated series, Two Bald Clowns. The show follows Jingo and Django, two polar opposites but equally bald clowns, as their already fragile friendship is torn apart while looking after Leonard, a
So the odd couple.
mentally unstable psychopathic cat. We are a New Zealand animation studio based in Wellington. Huh.
so the odd couple.
Oh God,
on
Mike's
acid.
gonna check out what the hell you just mentioned, Shark.
I've not
Be
heard of
forewarned,
Basin.
man. This is the guy that told me to watch Dance in the Vampire Bun. So,
That was on purpose too.
yeah, I'm more excited for the new seasons of Skeleton Knight and Tanya the Evil.
Yes, Skeleton
Skeleton
Knight.
Knight.
I'm excited
Yeah.
about that.
Dude, when the hell are we gonna get the fucking next seasons of Overlord?
I agree.
That's been forever.
It's got to
Overlord
be
is probably
winding
one of
down
my
soon.
favorite.
It's got to be winding down soon. It's only got maybe 2 seasons left.
Yeah, like I said, I've got a whole thing that I'm gonna watch tomorrow that breaks down to what's coming out and everything. So, hopefully, I'll have some more shit to add to the list that I haven't heard of. That's why I like doing the show and having people like Mike and Entity come in and talk. We find out about shit. I said my algorithm doesn't know what the fuck to ever send me. Like it'll go a week without sending me anything funny, and then I get like a barrage of all the shit I show on here.
Yeah, Skeleton Knight's good, Mike. Definitely
Yeah,
watch
Skeleton
that.
Knight's good. So is Tanya the Evil. There's quite a fucking lot of good ones actually out.
Yeah, he needs to calm her down. and then the what's the vampire one?
Oh yeah.
Which one? Oh.
The vampire who's always fighting with the Beto.
Oh no, man! There's some
Over my
animes.
Lord eyes.
There are animes I've watched. I'm just kind of like, what is wrong with you? Like Redo the Healer.
Yeah. I
Did
mean,
you guys ever watch the series Baskets with Nick Zal? Yeah, I watched it for a little bit.
I
There
wasn't
were
down
some
for it.
good points. There were some points where it's just kind of like, Zach Galifianakis is one of those that I can take in small doses. One, I love it. I'm not going to show the trailer on here, but my God, why the fuck do they keep still giving money to fucking Will Ferrell to make movies? He's got another one coming out, and it's just fucking dumb. That's like the guy that's in the movie with him. I don't understand why the fuck he's in anything. That's fucking Eric Andre. I've never liked that guy. That guy creeps me the fuck out. Explain to me how anybody else that does any of the shit that guy would do would be in jail or Me Too to hell and back. But for Eric Andre, it's okay.
A doof.
Guess he
or
checks off enough of the check boxes they need.
Not Will Ferrell, but the other, or the Canadian dude.
Yes, Mike. We do like digging up and trying to find new and weird things, and definitely a lot of stuff that kind of just slips through the algorithm at times. I found the key to finding cool shit is basically I have 2 channels that I don't ever search anything on, and I erase the history constantly on them. So the algorithm just throws me the most weirdest shit that's not in the mainstay recommendations.
Seth Rogen is another one they need to stop giving money to.
Well, Seth Rogen, they just need to kick into a volcano. He's gone full lefty tard.
And
full far.
Well, like none of
lefty
his shit's
tard.
funny.
It never was. It was funny when you were high. That's about it.
Hey, Entity, if they get Ainz and Abeto together, then they need to do something with Shield Hero and Raftalia.
No.
Yeah.
No. I remember this rule of the internet.
Somewhere around the 30s?
Somewhere in there. But, less than 40.
Hold on. What did he put in here? Okay, so out of the 2 that I've seen so far recently that I thought were pretty good was Petals of Reincarnation is speeding up pretty good. And The Beginning at the End is getting pretty good.
Yes. Did you finish
Rimaru and Shino.
Yeah. You can throw that one on the list, too.
Yeah.
Literally to calm her down.
Simmer down.
I love it. Will Ferrell sucks. He's not funny. I don't get it. It's the same. My problem though with Will Ferrell is I never, 1, thought he was super funny, and 2, he plays the same fucking character in every damn thing he's in.
Doesn't he have a topless clause?
I don't know.
I think he has a topless. Like, he has to appear shirtless in every movie at least once.
That's a dumb clause because nobody wants to see his ass. The
it's
one
funny.
clause I've heard that I find is funny is Rockwell. Rockwell has a clause. Sam Rockwell has a clause that he has to dance in every movie.
Nice.
At some point, he has to dance.
She made something edible.
Yeah, Will Ferrell, same fucking character all the time. Jimmy Fallon, same fucking character all the fucking time. All these people were like, there's so many of them that became popular that's the same fucking shtick every fucking time. Another one, and I know it's controversial to most people, I never, ever, ever thought fucking, what's his fucking name? I never thought Seinfeld was ever fucking funny.
Nope. Never, no.
Like, all these people are like, oh my God, he's so funny, it's so quirky, quippy. It's like, no, he literally, it's not a shtick. It's like, go to any fucking Jewish deli in New York and you meet 100 fucking Seinfelds.
I would.
It's not a character. He's playing a New York persona.
Yeah.
A Jewish New York persona.
And I'm sorry, Frasier was 10 times funnier than freaking.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Another one that y'all will probably get at me for, but SNL. I never found anything of that funny.
The only SNL that was ever funny was
Old
the original
SNL.
crew. The original crew. And some of the
90s.
Chris Rock, Mike, the 90s crew, but it was only like the first few years of it. Then everything just became
about
repetitive.
97, it just.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck it stays alive because I don't know anybody that fucking watches it. And anytime I've ever tried to even look at a skit from it, I was like, this is not fucking funny.
Yeah.
This is stupid. I mean, Jesus Christ, they got so desperate to find people, they brought the guy from fucking Good Burger on there and not the good one from Good Burger. The other guy.
Back on Good Burger, home with Good Burger, can't take your order.
Black Snake.
And that was such a good video.
Dude, I took everything out of me when I closed the camera to not laugh while doing that.
Oh,
So for Mike, since you weren't here, Entity was when the Harry Potter TV show was announced and everybody saw Snape for the first time. I saw the hairdo, and all I did was they didn't know what I was going to do on the show. I put the photo of him up there. I turned my camera off, and I literally went, "Welcome to Hogwarts Burger, home of the Hogwarts Burger. Can't take your order."
That shit
It's
was
the fucking
hilarious.
hair. His whole look.
Yep.
It's fucking Ed from Good Burger. Oh God, I will say one thing. There may be some good parts about the new Hair by Tree show, but I'm pretty sure we are going to get some great shit to make fun of and laugh at.
Oh yes.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Nerdrotic already did that music video, and that was
Seinfeld's.
That wasn't actually Nerdrotic. That was Gary. That was Chen, his editor, created that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, Perry. Perry is his editor. Sorry. Yep. Perry Chen. Well, anyway, his editor was the one that created,
Perry?
that video. And then you got to remember, early next year, we're going to have a ton of fun shit to make fun of because we're going to have Academy Season 2.
Oh,
the final one, because they canceled it. But since they already filmed it, they're going to release it because I guess there's a rule that if it goes, since they already did the marketing and all that stuff for it, I guess they can't get as big a write-off out of it. Like if they had canceled it post, like mid-production, then they'd get more of a write-off or some shit. Here's an interesting one that I think's fucking hilarious. One of Nerdrotic's fans in Canada, because the auction for all the shit when they tore down the set was all auctioned off,
Okay.
bought him her captain's chair, and he wants to turn it into his toilet.
Oh, fuck.
I think that's fucking perfect.
Will it be heated?
I don't know. It better fumigate considering fucking
I was
sticky
gonna
feet
say.
were on it the whole damn time.
Right?
Yeah, all it's going to do is spew bullshit back at you.
God, her character named Tula Nadaake was so fucking horrible. God, that show was so fucking horrible. At least
you
I
made
can
me
say
watch it.
You only watched part of it.
I did all I could take.
I'm the strongest here. I bared through the whole goddamn season to make fun of it.
I made it 2 episodes, and I'm like, hell no. And I'm not even a diehard Star Trek fan, and I just like, nope, I can't
Dude,
do
there's
this.
only one show I couldn't do. I made it 30 minutes into Acolyte and was, fuck this shit. It's like, I will watch everybody else's videos laying, because I already know this is a fucking... This isn't turd. This is explosive diarrhea is what this show is.
On the wall.
And yeah, man, I got to admit, the guys out there came up with some good names. They called the lead bad guy Queer Mirror.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, that was so crazy because, like, you could tell they were trying to draw on Darth Plagueis' story. But then they're like, you know what? We've got all this shit. Let's just shit can it all.
Right.
Well, they undid fucking everything.
Yeah.
That you can literally tell that script was written from a place of I want to rip and tear apart everything Lucas out of this. I want to undo every fucking thing he did. That's all it was. It was to take a big steaming piss on everything. And it showed.
Excuse me.
And the fans told them how they thought, and they, again, can't handle it because we're all apparently misogynistic, racist pieces of shit. Even though 90% of people were complaining about the exact thing. You fucked the canon, the script was shit, and the bitch can't act. Sorry, if you got the same... Literally, someone compiled a second clip of every fucking scene with her in it. It's the same fucking look on her face in every fucking one of them.
Oh, it's about, like, what's her name who played Snow White?
Zegler?
Gosh.
No, before Zegler. Remember Huntsman? God, what's her name from
oh, you're talking
yeah, her.
Yeah, the one that used to be hot and then went all ugly carpet muncher.
No, the one that would play in the vampire movies. God,
That's what I'm talking about.
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, no, not Kirsten
No.
Dunst.
Kirsten...
You're talking about Kristen Stewart.
That's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, have you seen what she looks like lately now?
No.
Ugh, she went all full on, I gotta be the dirty, stinky vegan dyke. Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah. The more I get called racist, the more I want to put on a Hugo Boss outfit.
Well played, sir.
Yeah,
well played.
That's one of the funniest shit we've seen you say. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, man.
Wear some Tommy pants with it. Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
I have a lap warmer.
You mean a breathing rug?
Very much so.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's a good spot to stop it for tonight. We did a good 3 hours.
Yeah,
Shark's got to work tomorrow, and it's showing.
Yep.
So thank you, Mike, for joining. Thank you, Entity. We will see y'all, of course, like I said, back to our regular schedule in 2 weeks on Saturday night at 7:30, depending where you are in the world or U.S. Central Standard Time, by the way. So if anything changes, I've been pretty good at posting up on the YouTube channels. Like I said, link to our Discord is in the channel already in the description. Feel free to join. We've got a couple of channels in there for ideas to talk about. When I just kind of build a community of people finding new shit to watch and get people's input on what they thought of things and what they don't think of things. And if you play games, a bigger community to play with, especially Star Citizen. We've got a good crew here. We got a whole bunch of other people we play with. And between me and a few of the other peoples in our group, there's not a single ship in that fucking game none of us don't have. So if you want to get a cool vibe of it, get the starter pack, hop on in, and we're glad to help you out and get the basics down. So, Shark, what do you got going on for the next 2 weeks?
Work. I'm doing lots of overtime and probably just working on my my shit box. Plural.
What I'm saying is using my driveway a lot.
Yes. Your driveway will be utilized a lot.
Nice. What about you, Walrus?
I'm gonna get the old smoker up and going some more. I've let it sit idle a little bit too long, and I'm jonesing for something.
Sir,
So,
this is Texas. Just stick the meat outside.
I know.
Cook
It's,
on the
it's
stone.
July in Texas. I get it. Still.
What y'all doing tomorrow?
I haven't decided yet. Depends how I feel. I have not had a 2-day weekend off in a very long fucking time. So
I didn't really have
haven't
any plans
decided.
I know. I'm pretty sure Hunter's doing his usual. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't see any. When we talked to him at the Italian place, he said, "Yeah, we'll do something," but then I didn't see anything further from it.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike. Glad to have you on here. Glad to have you on Entity as always. Look forward to seeing you guys next time. As for me, just finding a way to get things done on the car because I still got more shit to do.
Yep.
Utilizing
pray that all the changes happen around the work environment,
Mhm.
so I don't have to drive as much anymore. And trying to figure out funding on getting a roaster. I've got a few avenues to look at. So that's about it for me.
All right.
But well, thank you again, guys, for joining. We're glad to see you here. Hope to see you again in 2 weeks. And remember, everybody out there that's watching, stay heavily caffeinated and heavily opinionated. See you in 2 weeks.